3 Point Play Podcast. Today's date is April 13th, 2021. I'm here with my main man, Joe G's. My main man, Ryan Rastovac, who was previously wearing the Ryan Anderson Orlando Magic. And I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Dominique Watson, sir.
It's good, man.
It's a pleasure having you.
Appreciate it.
To everyone that does not know this man, I am here to read this man's stats. He is a local legend, and he is a legend in the streets. Let me tell you about this dude. High School Player of the Year runner-up. He was recruited by Purdue, Portland State, Oregon State, Northern Arizona University. High school coach.
Resi, bro.
Hey, he's different. He played at Lane Community College. He averaged 35 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists as a freshman, and achieved the freshman year award. As a sophomore, he averaged 42.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, achieved the scoring record. The scoring record still has not been broken. His junior year, he attended New Hope University, where he averaged 53 points per game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, achieved Player of the Year. My man played overseas in Canada for 3 seasons. The next couple of years, he achieved the Rookie of the Year award. He played in Japan, led the team to a record of 6-0 before getting released from the team because they weren't ready for all this man's hotness. He was too much for them Chinese dudes. He was too much for them Asians. They were like, yo, y'all got too many black people out here. You're right.
Chill.
My apologies.
Right
I'm a Jeremy Lin fan. Huge Linsanity.
Okay.
That didn't make things any better.
It's okay. I have an Asian friend. 2 seasons later, he got a contract to play in China, where he played side by side with Boobie Gibson and led the team to a championship and was victorious in the championship playoff game against Stephon Marbury. Yes, you heard him right. He beat Stephon Marbury. Talk your shit. How you doing, baby? How you living?
I'm good, man. I'm just happy to be here, honestly.
It's a pleasure to have you, man.
I'm actually happy to be here, man. I tune in every week with you guys, man. You know, I like what y'all doing over here.
Hey, Nick, you telling me getting his Bill Russell on though? Player coach, bro.
Oh.
Player owner.
Absolutely.
Actually, he better than Bill.
Oh,
he better than Bill. Tell Bill suck your dick. Hey, Bill, mad disrespectful, yo. Every time he see some bigs, he let them know he gonna cook their ass. But hey, man, Dom's my guy, friend of the show. Had to get him in. I confirmed it last week. I was trying to hit him up. Timing is everything. And trying to make sure he's comfortable and stuff. So, welcome the bros to the pod.
pleasure.
He out here. Shout out to the Royals. Shout out to the
Royals.
Pharaohs, too.
Shout out to the Pharaohs as well.
You out here wilding, bro.
Nah, man, it's just a lot of big things happening for the city, bro.
I feel you.
What I mean? It's just some underground stuff that we haven't put out yet,
Sure.
So, it's a lot of stuff that we doing, for the community. Not just for us, but to better the community.
Hell yeah.
Just to stop the rivalry between, all of us and just make one big organization, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's what the city need, one big organization where they can see, one organization grinding, successful,
right.
And then it'll help us build more. You know what I'm saying? The whole goal is to basically get these youngsters that can't go overseas, that can't go to the NBA, get them to come play on these teams and, be successful and then get a job somewhere. Because then, I'm going to be honest, man, playing for the Royals, playing for the Pharaohs, any team, if you're doing what you're supposed to do and you killing, honestly, bro, somebody's going to see you.
Yeah.
So, and I can speak for the Royals themselves. My big man, Josh, Josh Tatum, shout out to Josh. After his first season, bro, he got a deal in Germany.
Wow.
Oh, talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not doing it, just to, some teams do it just to say they got a team.
Right.
I do it to really help guys get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole goal. I've been there. I've done it. I can still go back if I want to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more a family man now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
So that's really what I'm on. And I'm not the owner no more. Like
you
so basically so basically I'm the founder of the Royals.
Okay.
I gave up the ownership to
So you Dana Cook.
I gave it up to Tawan McTire. He's another legend out here in Las Vegas. Went to Durango High School. he had a team in Colorado that was very successful. It's just a lot of stress on me trying to own the team,
Balancing
be the
life.
team captain, then try to play, be a be
You
a
could
father, a
elaborate on-
family man. You know what I'm saying? So
If you could elaborate on that just a little bit. So it sounds like it was very time consuming.
Yeah. It was very time consuming because I did the ownership for 3 seasons.
Okay.
And I mean, you can see the stress that I was dealing with, you know.
Yeah, bro.
At home, with the team, financially, because when you coming up with a team, with a brand new team,
You got to invest.
you got to invest. You have to invest. My first season, bro, we started off, I want to say 3 weeks before the season started.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I made the phone call, like, hey, I want to start a team out here in Las Vegas, he was like, hey, Dominique Watson, I know who you are. Don't worry about the league fee. Get a schedule. And I got a schedule in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I funded everything. I've been funding everything.
Without divulging too much information on that, how much roughly does it cost to start up a team if somebody were interested and wanted to do that?
10 grand.
Okay.
10 grand,
Off
bro.
the rip.
Off the rip. Yeah, it's 10 grand, bro. But for them to waive the 10 grand for me because, my background, that was a plus. You know what I'm saying? That was a big help.
You got the blue check mark.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't spending no 10 grand coming on my household, just to spend 10 grand. That's a chokehold and probably a shot in the foot, you know what I'm saying? So, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But when they waived it, it actually helped us out, you know what I'm saying? The only thing we had to really, take care of was traveling expenses, home game expenses, team uniforms, and to be honest, when we first started, we only had tops.
Right.
We only had tops, bro.
So were y'all doing tops and everybody wore black shorts? Or?
No, it was white shorts.
Okay. Hey,
it was white shirts. White shorts. We had one jersey, and it was red, white, and blue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It looked just like the American flag. So it was, and we was the Wizards then.
Yeah, them jerseys still around.
Yeah, they still around. Yeah. So I decided after that first season, once we made the playoffs the first season, I was like, man, we got to change the name to something that means something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like something that we can brand ourselves, we can trademark.
Yeah.
And one thing I'm big on is loyalty and royalty.
Okay.
So me and my cousin Dante, he was, coming on and he was gonna help me out. He runs the KBA league. You remember the KBA league? So he was like, man, y'all should be the Royals. And I had to think about it like, man, the Royals. Like, man, what? And I thought about it. I'm like, man, I'm very big on royalty and loyalty. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna be the Las Vegas Royals.
For sure.
And once I did that, the league itself was like, man, that's nice.
Absolutely.
Now you got to come up with a, with what kind of, mascot, something. And I chose the lion because, it takes lions to really want to, win the game, basically.
Right.
Lions the king of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? So if we're going to play in this league, we're going to be the king of the jungle. And that's just what it is, so.
I like that.
That's true.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Mr. Belt owner, did you have any questions?
I'm just the belt owner. I'm just the belt owner. Address me properly. Address the champion properly. The Vincent Kennedy McMahon of this podcast.
Mr.
I don't
Vincent,
know why he keeps saying this.
Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, Sir Massa.
Damn it!
Massa.
Nah, that's a joke. That's a joke. We gotta go do that one.
Hey, we got. Hey, Royals are watching. Man.
Kyrie was like,
can't do that, bro.
Kyrie made the comment where he was like, "Yo, it's modern day slavery." So it's been an inside joke ever since.
Right.
So, Champ, did you have any questions you wanted to ask?
Of course. But I wanted to let him get his shit off first.
100.
So one more question. So when you see major trades go down in the NBA and people are like, "Nah, man, fuck Adam Silver." So being the founder, the CEO, the owner of the team, you have to see some of that stuff firsthand. do you have more sympathy for the people in the back office, or is it still fuck them? We need some of that insight. We need to know, are we still on that same bandwagon where we like, yo, fuck Adam Silver?
We don't say fuck Adam Silver. It's fuck David Stern.
Yeah, I wouldn't say fuck Adam Silver. It's more the organizations, man. Like, honestly, when I see these trades now, I look at it like, man, like, where's the competition at? Like, who wants to compete against each other? You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like all the superstars want to play with each other. I mean, I understand it when you're in the league, you ever want to ring, and you're trying to get a ring. I understand it, but I mean, damn, are we gonna compete?
Right.
Like.
I personally think it's I think they're all doing this for the end of the day thing say I got chips at the end of the day, because they ain't gonna remember who they played against, and we don't know who the hell Bill Russell played against. We barely know who Magic and Larry played against, because they played against each other.
Right.
So I think that's why they teaming up and just trying to stack chips, because they just gonna be remembered for chips if they're not remembered for nothing. You can go out like Steve Nash and Stoudemire, if you don't team up with nobody, and then you just you're Karl Malone, you're John Stockton, you Vince Carter, you're Charles Barkley, So I think
Is that a bad thing?
It's a bad thing when you say great players, then you say Vince Carter, then you say, yeah, but he ain't get a chip.
Okay.
It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing, but it's Shaq yells rings Chuck at Chuck because his opinion don't matter because he don't got a chip.
Right.
So if you got a chip, people listen more than you when you don't have a chip.
What about if you have MVPs?
AI.
Okay. Fair enough.
You wish he don't got a chip. He ain't a champ.
Right.
He ain't a champ. He's just AI. But
AI
is a different one. AI is a different one because AI inspired everybody. And I think AI is the only one who's like, he was the people's champ. Nobody didn't care if he had a ring or not.
Facts.
He went to game one and gave work and won game one. That was enough for us,
Facts.
We loved AI. So I think that's the only stigma with people teaming up today. They want to win. And then to say you won at the end is all that matters, I think. I don't even think they care about stats anymore.
I definitely care about our guest stats. So I got a few more questions if you don't mind my asking. So one thing I noticed about your repertoire of accolades is that every year you leveled up. What was the motivation to keep going, to get better? Like, I know physically that had to take a toll, and not only that, they say you were throwing down some thunderous ass dunks. So you had to maintain your legs.
Yeah.
You had to maintain your physical conditioning. And anytime you drove the lane, you played with people like Will, people bigger than Will, people that wanted to take you out.
I put them in the rim.
So what the
hell out of your ass, bro? I'm proud of shit out of you, man.
So how did you get stronger? What was the mental fortitude like to keep going, to keep getting better?
Well, the one thing that really bothered me, like just coming up, just playing, everybody looked at me as a dunker, that's what they knew me as, Dominique the Dunker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm gonna start with high school, junior year of high school. That's when I actually started dunking in games.
Right.
And then senior year.
When did you know you had it? So LeBron knew he had it when he posterized his teacher in the 8th grade. What was your coming to the light moment when you were like, oh, I got the pogos, I got the go-go gadget legs?
Oh, sophomore year. Okay. I'm gonna say the end of sophomore year.
Okay.
So we played Cheyenne High School.
Okay.
And we was in, lead lines.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said, man, let me, Cheyenne and Mojave, I went to Mojave, so, Cheyenne and Mojave games are always lit.
Okay.
I'm talking about capacity over 2,500 people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when we played Cheyenne my sophomore year, I threw the ball up in the air and I let it bounce, and I was like,
so just so everybody understands, you threw it up in the air or you threw it off the wall?
No, I just threw it up in the air and let it bounce, and I caught it 2 hands.
Okay.
And when I caught it 2 hands, I was looking at the rim and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna dunk this.
Well,
So I
Bobby
dunked
lit,
it,
bro.
So when I dunked it, bro, I got a technical because I dunked it because
Right.
back then in high school, you couldn't dunk in warm-ups. You just got to drop it in the rim.
It had to happen though.
I said, shit. I'm gonna take this tech.
Oh yeah, that had to happen. Absolutely.
Give them 2 points. We're gonna win the game anyways. You know what I'm saying? So once I did that, it was like, okay, I think I got bounced now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the next day of practice, we did all our stuff in practice. At the practice, coach was like, "Let me see who can all dunk."
Damn.
I said, "Throw me a lob." And my boy, shout out to Ravonte Butler. That's my guy. He threw me a lob right in front of the rim. And when he threw it in front of the rim, I went and got it and I just threw it in. I'm like, bro, no. Throw it. Like, make me go get it. You know what I'm saying? So once he did that, I went and got it. And I was like, ooh, it's ugly now.
Right.
And junior, senior year, bro, I mean, nobody really expected it because, sophomore year I was on JV, then I got moved up.
Okay.
And then, getting moved up, played for a coach that really didn't like me then.
Okay.
And then, but nobody really knew me unless you seen me playing like, you know.
He didn't like it, but he respected it.
Yeah, you know what I'm
think
saying?
He was arrogant or something?
No, I wasn't even that. I wasn't even arrogant in high school, bro. To be honest with you, I didn't even
not be arrogant. You
like,
still think
I didn't even like basketball at first.
Oh, for real?
I was a baseball player, bro. So
to everybody that does not know, Las Vegas actually produces more
baseball
players
than anything.
Absolutely.
So
hold on. So you were a baseball guy?
I was a baseball guy, bro. That was my sport. I played catcher, everywhere in the outfield, second base, and shortstop.
So you just want to come to the sport and just dominate?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest though. The crazy thing is, I played for a team my whole life, bro, called the Las Vegas Blazers, and we had some athletes. So growing up playing with them, it was like, all right, I gotta get good, to play on the court with them. I really set the bench, but I didn't care because I had a baseball game the same day, and I'm like, I'm gonna go out there and hit a couple over the fence or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
you was getting your Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I was killing
tennis,
out there,
hockey,
bro.
lacrosse.
Man, that was, and the one thing I used to love, bro.
That's one of my favorite interviews.
Like I used to love the top pitchers that we played against. Okay. So Vegas.
You made a point to send.
Yeah, so Vegas known for like fastball pitchers. Right. I don't know about now, but then they didn't know a curve, change up, slider. They knew none of that. They was throwing all fastballs.
Right.
And one of the fastest pitchers I've ever played against his name was Eric Jones. Okay. Mm-hmm. Easy. He hooped lefty. Easy. You'll probably know him if you see him. Yeah. But bro, he threw a 95 when we were 13, 14 years old. Damn. And he was bigger than everybody. So the first time I played against him, my whole team was scared. I'm like, bro,
the 95, bro.
Like, bro, forget him, bro. Like,
I hit the batting cage like
he gonna strike y'all out. All right, when I go up to bat, I'm not getting struck out.
Right.
You gonna hit his ass like
the first one.
They gonna need angels in the outfield.
Yeah. So the first one he threw, I looked at it like, ooh, this really fast.
Were you looking at, yo, this is really fast, I'd hate to get hit with this, or yo, this is really fast, like how I gotta be paying attention?
No, I wasn't even scared to get hit by the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you hit me with a ball, you better run, because I was gonna throw the bat or something.
Yeah.
I was one of them high heads.
Real quick, I gotta throw a story. In the seventh grade, I was playing baseball in PE. Somebody threw a fastball. I sent that shit to hell. I wasn't paying attention. I said, "Ooh!" and I threw the bat and I hit the dude behind me. Yeah. And I ran. I did my home run, and when I got back, he was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Ooh, what happened?" And he's like, "You hit me with the bat." I was like, "Oh." Damn. Moving forward.
Yeah, hold on. Before we move forward, I gotta get my Kendo stick signed.
Man, watch that stick, man.
Bro,
you gonna hit me like you hit him.
I mean, hey, I broke it on him. This was a fresh Kendo. He only took one strike, and I know y'all see me on the live going crazy. Keep your boy hopped in. He thought he was with it.
3-4 players in the building.
That's an invasion right there. And I cost you the title, right? I cost you the title, right? You awesome. That's the narrative.
Say hello to the world real quick.
Go speak to the people before I have you sign my new trophy.
All right, hop behind me real quick.
I'm dual trophying.
Don't take too long.
Yeah.
You're not the guest today.
This is Shane.
So I've been antagonizing them, as y'all have seen, and I challenged them to show up. And they showed up, and dude broke a kendo stick, a brand new kendo stick across my stomach. So I'm gonna sign it for him.
It's a new trophy. And now I got 2 trophies.
Smack him in the back of the head with
Because
no.
I'm 0 for 80 still. And I got the one that Shay signed. I'm
Look
the
at-
Black Sandman.
Look at the shade throwing the shade.
Now go.
Double entendre. Get out of here.
go.
Get out of here.
Because this jersey
Get
is
out of here.
disrespectful.
You loser. Get out of
This
here.
jersey is disrespectful.
I got mad love for you, Shay. Pew, pew, pew.
I just had to get my jersey signed before he bounced.
Still coming
but-
for 2 of those braids. to add to
I'm
this
done.
time.
I'm
get it.
done.
Oh, man. We back.
So back to the
Final.
baseball. So he threw the 95
He
joint.
threw the first one. He threw
And
the
you
first
was like,
one. And
yo.
I looked like, whoa, bro.
Don't do it. Don't. You're sick.
Dudes, though.
He threw the first one. And
You
I
threw
was
that like a ratchet bitch from Atlanta. You don't want to fight me, bitch.
Oh, shit,
I don't even
man.
need these tracks.
Peace out, sis. He out. That's Shane, y'all. Nah, bro. It's over.
It's
That
not
jersey.
over.
You
This
can't
shit
don
just
the
started.
cam with that jersey no more.
This shit just started. We talking about it's over.
No, his
continue with the kendo stick before it's over for y'all.
I mean, hey, it was over for you.
Hey, we're still recording in their studio, so they can kick us out.
Facts.
Oh yeah, they is
Facts.
Massa.
Facts. So the
Alright,
95 joint.
Yeah, I looked at it and I was like, dude, I think I'm gonna strike out too. And I was like, nah, I ain't going out like no sucker, man. So he threw another one. And when I hit it, like when I swung, I hit it. And I'm looking at it as it's like in the air. I'm looking like, ooh, that's going over the fence. Oh, home run. I said, bro. I said a home run. This is my first home run. I'm like, bro,
Oh, I'll be geeked.
it's
if you hit it
curtains from
against this
here.
guy.
So my team got hyped, bro, and a couple of them started hitting off of them. Then, I came back up again. I hit another one, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really good.
you was
at
in your
this.
bag.
I'm good at this. This is my shit right here.
Okay.
So I stopped playing once I started hooping though. Like I played in high school freshman year.
What were some of the skills that translated from baseball to basketball?
The conditioning,
True.
honestly, the conditioning.
Is that an underrated part of baseball? Because you see it, it's just a
Yeah,
sprint.
see, a lot of people look at baseball and they look at it as
It's boring to watch.
yeah, it's definitely boring to watch.
It's boring
bro.
to watch,
Like,
but
I watch
it's
it now.
great to play.
I watch it now and I be like, bro,
Triple plays get me hype. I ain't even
yeah,
gonna lie
triple
to
plays is nice, bro.
sure.
Yeah, I love triple plays. But the conditioning,
you. Okay.
the lifting, keeping
Okay.
your body right.
Is there a lot of lifting in baseball?
Yeah, once you get in high school, college, yeah, definitely.
All
You know,
right.
they that's mandatory. Just like basketball or football.
Now, when you say a lot of lifting, are we talking about just to maintain physique, or are we talking about we actually putting plates out there?
Oh no, it's plates out there. Some dudes doing just for physique, but you got some guys that's really trying to get big out there
shit.
and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Me, I wasn't the weightlifting type of dude yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't fool me.
No, I didn't start lifting really until I got to college. Honestly, because it's mandatory, and
What else is it to do? After
yeah,
a while?
and then I ain't gonna lie, I was mainly doing it for the party life too.
Right.
When you're in college, you want to party, take your shirts off at the party. That's
Allegedly.
J.R. Smith in it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Allegedly.
Anything's possible.
yeah, anything's possible, exactly. So that's really what I was really doing it for. And of course, like being a dunker, playing against guys, big wheel size,
have the strength,
bigger.
Right.
You gotta have the strength.
You gotta be able to take contact.
Yeah, you gotta be able to you gotta be able to take it.
So speaking on your athleticism and you got classified as a dunker, were you utilizing this just on O or were you using this on defensive also? Were you pinning people shit? Were you sending it to the stands?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was a must. Like that was my favorite.
Okay.
You know, before I became who I am now, like defense was my main. That was like my main priority. You know, I wanted to always rip somebody and go, showtime.
Right.
You know, and I used to love, catching, people shit off the glass.
Bro,
I was really the LeBron chase down in high school and college, bro.
When I played you, every time I play you, I know what you're about now. But when I first started playing you and shit, and we first ever started running, I'll be like, right here, look. Until you sneaky athletic until you start running and jumping and dunking. And it's like, oh, he built. And I think that's a part of your game that people come out and they look at you and say, he just look like he can shoot. Because that's all we see immediately is the shot until you hit a couple shots, you close out. Next thing you know, you dunking on somebody.
Yeah,
facts, I think that's super sneaky and that's something you got
I used to sneak a lot of people though, because especially in college,
Eddie calling you out, bro.
Eddie say, "Old Dominique don't play no D." He over there.
He said, "Old Dominique." He probably right, unless I catch somebody on the fast break.
You was one of those. If they get a lead on you, you just meet them at the rim, try to pin it.
Yeah.
That's why I think you don't play.
I didn't really care about if you had bounce or any of that shit. Everybody get dunked on.
Right.
All right. Well,
the best of them.
What happened to you before?
Man, look. So
what's the embarrassing moment? Nah, we all done got ours off.
It's so crazy because look, I've never been dunked on until my sophomore year of college.
Oh,
and Fred Jones that played in the league and won the dunk contest.
Right.
So his nephew, Dustin Jones.
Okay.
So I threw a pass from the top of the key to the wing, and my player didn't come to the ball.
Oh.
So, he grabbed it. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, he got bounce, but I got more bounce. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking like, bro, I'm about to pin his shit. But he brought his arm up. And then he brought his arm back, and I'm like, I don't got no chance. And
he took the bump too,
bro.
Oh, he got by you.
It was an N1.
He Alonzo
It was an N1, bro.
He VC'd an Alonzo
Yeah,
Jill?
it was bad, bro. So when he did it, like he looked at me, and when he looked at me, he nodded his head like, yeah.
Oh,
I'm the one. No. So I'm like, ooh, I'm mad, bro. My coach subbed me out because that was my fourth foul.
Oh,
and I'm just sitting over there. I'm just itching
Fourth
to get back in the
foul,
game,
what quarter?
bro. It was the second half.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there. I'm like, bro, put me back in the game, bro. I got to get him back. I have to get him back. And the opportunity didn't come until right before the buzzer went off. Our shooter, he shot the ball. He missed. Bro, I jumped up and I just grabbed it out the air, and I'm like, either I'm going to just throw it, just try to throw it in real quick, or I'm going to punch this.
Oh, okay.
And when he jumped, I was on the back of his head.
You were like, I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, I was on the back of his head, so I grabbed his chin.
Oh, my God.
I got footage on it, too. I grabbed his chin in the air and I just threw it in the room. And all you heard was boom. The gym it just got quiet.
I don't even understand the dynamic of that.
Yeah,
how do you
bro.
grab his chin?
I used to do people bad, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I did a dude in high school, Shadow Ridge, Dante, that do the KBA league.
Whoa.
That was my first real victim, bro. He tried to hit me with the little Allen Iverson crossover. And I picked him.
Look at him and say,
I'm like, bro, this is the first game. This is the last game of the season to go to play before playoffs. I'm like, man, I'm about to show out.
Right.
We on your home turf. Your crowd about to love me, bro. So when I ripped him, I'm like, oh, I got a fast break by myself. I'm gonna windmill this.
Yeah.
When I went to gather the windmill, I see somebody coming, but they jump it in the air, and he looked at me face to face before I got hired. And I windmilled it on him. Boom, and one. I landed, bro. I ain't have no basketball shorts on. I just had all spandex. He took me out my shorts, bro, after he got dunked on.
That's amazing.
That's hilarious,
but it's also,
bro.
It was bad, bro. I mean,
what was the look after,
Oh, bro, I didn't even know. honestly, I ain't know. My coach was like,
Plus you
get
hype.
your shorts. I'm like,
Plus
what
you
you
hype.
talking about? I'm thinking he talking to him. I'm
Yeah.
like, get my shorts. So I'm getting ready to shoot the free throw. And the referee looking at me like,
You aerodynamic as a motherfucker.
and I'm like, what are you talking?
My
Like,
man
give me
said
the
his
ball.
shorts came off.
I'm telling him, like, give me the ball. I'm ready to shoot my
Boom
free
the
throw.
shorts off,
He
yo.
said, put your shorts on. I'm looking like, oh, shit. I ain't got no shorts on. My shorts is around Dante ankle.
Oh my God.
So after I
man.
did that, bro, I was like, oh, yeah, you're
Damn.
definitely.
Why you put him out there?
Mr.
like that?
Eddie
He ain't
Carson
cool in
said
this
that
city
you
no
tried
more.
to 360 somebody in a game.
Yeah, I mean, I did. Yeah, he right about
No,
that.
he's
though.
talking about DeMar DeRozan though, because he was like, "Did DeMar boom on you?"
Oh.
I was like, "Yeah, he boomed. He boomed on me, Eddie. He got me when I was in 8th grade. He was a senior."
No, I did somebody bad at late night hoops one time at Walnut.
Oh man,
Fast break,
those
I-
used to be lit.
Fast break, I went between the legs on him.
Oh,
shit.
you disrespectful.
Body
See,
to body
that's
too.
all right, bro. What's your dunk contest record?
Well, I'm undefeated, bro. I haven't lost.
Damn, bro.
I have not lost.
You Cassidy never lost, or
No, I ain't gonna say
I'm
Cassidy.
done. He
Is,
said Cassidy.
Yeah,
bro.
because
That was
Cassidy swear he never lost.
Like, he said he was 5,500 and 0 or something
Yeah.
like that. No,
If
I'm
you
not.
Cassidy never lost.
I'm not gonna
you
say
In
Cassidy.
I'm-
the, in the 2000s, we believed him, and then when as soon as he
Yeah.
joined URL, we were like, "Sir, stop, quit it."
Like honestly, I did probably 5, maybe 6 dunk contests my whole life. Maybe 7, and I did 2 out here in Vegas, the senior All-Star game, and I did one for Floyd Mayweather. And the other 5 I did in Oregon and where I went to school at, and then the Portland Trailblazers had a dunk contest, and I did that one for them 2 years in a row and won that one. So,
Who's the biggest challenger to the crown?
ooh, bro, Terrence Ross.
Oh, you done?
He does
you done
those?
clip Terrence?
Yeah, Terrence was out there. He was out there when that's before he went to.
Toronto.
No, before where did he go to college at?
I forgot what Terrence went to college. I don't even know.
That's
what
my
Terrence
guy.
went to college at,
He
actually.
went to UW. He went to UW.
Oh, okay.
So before he went to UW, he had just signed with UW. He came out there and he did the dunk contest, and I was like, "Dang, this dude can jump."
Yeah, right.
But
It
I was-
looks good because his limbs.
Yeah.
are-
So when
yeah.
he did his first dunk, I'm like, "Bro, he ain't got no tricks. He just get really high." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm 6 foot, bro. I'm about to show out. Man, the first dunk I did was a windmill, but when I windmilled it with one arm and I pushed the glass. And when I pushed the glass, I pushed myself away from the glass.
Oh.
And I threw it in.
Oh.
And the crowd was like, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
And
I would be too. Shit.
After that, Terrence did another dunk, bro, that made me look like, oh, I was wrong about him. And I was like, okay, I got to show out. So I had my boy throw it from the crowd. When he threw it from the crowd, he was behind the goal.
Yeah.
He threw it from the crowd just straight. I caught it between the legs, dunked it, boom. Terrence was like, I'm done. So when he quit the first round or the second round.
Damn.
So I had to go up against a dude named Mike James. He the number 1 player overseas right now.
Okay.
Short Mike, light skin Mike.
Yeah,
James?
Mike James.
Damn.
Yeah, cold, bro. That's my guy too.
crazy.
Shout out to Mike. That's my guy. But I had to go up against him, and when I went up against him, Mike really didn't have no tricks. Mike just got bounced.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just 1 foot everything. So he was cocked back 1 foot. I'm like, oh no,
Just
this
jump
ain't gonna
super
help you
far.
right here, bro.
It ain't enough.
It's not enough, bro. So I jumped over a dude 6'3", and when I jumped over him, I windmilled it. That won it. And then the next year, they actually had some more talent out there. It's a guy named Lamar Hurd. He went to Oregon State. He an older dude. He was a crowd favorite. Dude got crazy bounce, bro. The dude did a whole double clutch from one side of the rim to the other side of the rim, from the box.
Oh.
So when he did that, I was like, dude, he's gonna win. Like that's crazy. I've never seen that, bro. But then I was like, nah, forget that, bro. Like I'm not going out like that. This my shit.
Yeah, true.
Man, I ended up jumping over a 6'8" dude, had him throw it straight in the air. I just cleared him, dunked over him. And Lamar was like, nah, I'm cool. And he stopped. And after that, Portland was like, that dude's nice.
Shit,
So
man.
that's when I first got my first workout with the Portland Trailblazers. And that's when B. Roy and Greg Oden was there It was actually Greg Oden that helped me too.
gonna talk
So
about
so
both of
wait
them
wait
today.
wait. So wait. Before we jump to that, because I actually want to transition all the way up to that, and then we're gonna go to China. So when you were talking about high school, you got your bounce. Talk about your sophomore year. Let's talk about the transition after you let go of baseball, and then you're going into college. What were some of the alterations in your game that you had to make when you got into college?
I had to get a jump shot.
Okay.
One thing about me that a lot of people know is when I was in high school, I wasn't a shooter.
Right.
You know, so I could hit here and there, but I wasn't.
Streaky.
Yeah, I was very streaky. You know what I'm saying? My main thing was getting to the rim and just basically bullying people.
Right.
You know, at the basket. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to college, it was different. You know what I'm saying? So I was literally starting off. I started the season off averaging 30. Off of all layups and ones. Right. So.
That says a lot about how easily it was for you to get to the cup in traffic.
Yeah, in traffic, yeah. But I mean, a lot of dudes in college, honestly, bro. Once my videos start going viral, my first poster in college was on a 7-footer. Where Vince Carter jumped over him. I put my sack in his face. So, and then I sat on his shoulders and wrapped my legs. You know what I'm saying? So, when I posted him, that video went viral. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in the league that we played, the college league we played in. So a lot of teams we played, they see me coming in the lane. People were
they moved out the way.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
that's easy work.
I'm
man.
like, that's cakewalk. That's cake.
So you were picking when you wanted to dunk at that point. You were like,
I used to actually like make teams look stupid because like I could have easily went to the hole just dunked it.
Right.
But I used to just lay it ball finger roll it on purpose. Just because y'all let me do this. I want somebody to at least come contest it. Yeah. And then I'm going to put you in the rim. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then it started getting boring in college my freshman year because that's all I was doing was dunking, and just bullying people. So I want to say, like, by the end of the season, before we made the playoffs, I was in the gym every day, at least like 5 hours a day. Okay. Our assistant coach, his name Brian Stem, he used to train me and my boy Quentin Guidry, he from Texas. He used to train me and him like almost every day, bro. We was in the gym 5-6 hours a day.
He was giving you extra workout?
Extra work, bro. So when we was in the gym, he actually helped me and Q, contain a jump shot. Yeah. So once we started,
what did that transition look like, and what did it feel like? So like,
oh man, it was scary. I know what you're getting to.
Was it frustrating?
At first it started off frustrating because you're not a shooter like
you're trying
that,
to work on something
and then you're working on something that that you got to get used to. So when we oh yeah, matter of fact, one of them blocks about to come up that I was telling you about.
Oh no, keep going. I'm trying to see it.
Or did it already pass? I did shit like that in the game.
He's 6 feet tall.
Yeah, but when me and Q was in the gym, it was so frustrating, bro. Trying to contain a jump shot, especially like that first couple weeks, because it just something that I wasn't really doing because everything I did was that was in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So once it started getting consistent and I started seeing it fall, I got more confidence. Right. And that's when I got more confidence to shoot it. Right. So we went into the tournament, our college tournament, and the crazy thing, bro, is we played a team that was like number 3 or number 4 in our division. Our division. Yeah. No, in the whole college. Okay. So they every time I touched the ball, they was like, "Man, let him shoot." Oh yeah, I'm confident.
They treat you like Ben Simmons.
I'm like, I'm confident to shoot this now. You know what I'm saying? So I started hitting it, and every time I started hitting it, they was like, "Guard him." But it's like
boom time now.
Like you don't know how to guard me at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because when you a shooter and you can draw to the rim, it's hard to guard you.
Yeah.
So every time they come guard the shot, I'll blow past them.
Right.
If they didn't come guard the shot, I'm gonna blow your face off.
Right.
So it was like, all right, we don't know how to guard this dude.
Right.
So
Let him get fit.
we ended up losing. We ended up losing, which was crazy. We ended up losing to some fundamental ass.
Utah niggas.
Yeah, bro.
First off, y'all not gonna sleep on the fundamentals. San
No,
Antonio.
No,
all right.
facts. That's
Right.
facts. I love fundamentals.
Right.
But these dudes were so fundamentals, bro.
We're talking like 8 passes.
What? 10?
Right.
Yeah.
And we sitting there like, bro, our first half score was literally in college. It was 25-27.
Okay.
And what really, I ain't gonna lie, I thought we was gonna win the game because second half I came out strong.
Right.
Yeah.
And I set the tone early.
Right.
We took the lead, we went up by like 15. And then, of course, they went on their little run. And when they went on their run, they cut the game to like 2 or 3. And then it was like 2 minutes left in the whole game. I had a fast break dunk. I dunked it so hard, the whole shot clock fell off.
Oh, shit.
So it was like a 30-minute delay. And they sitting over there stretching and, you know, doing the stuff that they normally do. We sitting over there just chilling. Man, we came out cold, bro. And they was like, oh, yeah, they can't move. And after that, bro, that's when we was like, we lost.
Yeah,
we about to lose this game, bro.
If you ain't close.
So that year went by, bro. And then I ain't gonna lie, that whole summer, like I said, I averaged the what was it, 35 that year. And going into my sophomore year, I was like, I'm coming back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying? Q actually got hurt that our freshman year, so he couldn't play. So my whole focus was like, oh yeah, me and Q gonna be the coldest backcourt, in the whole college, division right now.
Right.
Yeah.
We both got Oregon and Oregon out there. They was coming to our open gyms. They coaches coming to watch us. Oregon State was really who wanted me and him. And then you had the Portland State. They was coming to watch us in open gyms. So me and Q was out there showing out. And coach always used to make us play against each other because we gonna give you a show. Them Texas boys is different. I'm gonna be honest. They hoop different. You know what I'm saying? So
What's the
Some
difference?
strong motherfuckers
Strong.
too, bro.
they got a lot of more like athleticism than most
But
West Coast athletes. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I was always different anyways because I always worked out. You know what I'm saying? So I never wanted the next man to be better than me.
Right.
So one day in open gym, bro, I get hurt, tear my meniscus. And that's going into my sophomore year.
Oh, I definitely want to hear this one.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the crazy thing, it was good that I set out the time I did because I could have played with a torn meniscus, but I had my first child when I was in college too. So my daughter, so my daughter was born going into my sophomore year. I still could have played, but I was like, nah, I'm a heal, get stronger, get better, raise my daughter. I'll come back, the following year.
What did the rehab look like?
Man, the rehab was crazy. That's when I moved to Portland. And what's crazy, bro, is Greg Oden was my roommate. So his rehab trainer that he had was rehabbing me.
Okay.
So that year that Greg Oden came back and he had that monster year for Portland, that was the year I was hurt. So the rehab he was doing, I was doing.
Right.
And then I was training with B. Roy and, his trainer, his brother was really his trainer.
Yeah.
And I was training with them, and bro, it just elevated my game. I got stronger.
You gotta give us some of the specifics. What was the rehab?
Bro, it was basically just really physical training.
Okay.
A lot of resistance.
A lot of resistance, bro. Because with a meniscus tear, a lot of people think you can't play with a meniscus tear.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I think like when I look in the league and I see these players get torn meniscus, I feel like that's soft.
So I never I never played at the level that you played at.
Right.
I personally tore my meniscus a year and a half ago. Right. I didn't know it was torn because I didn't have insurance.
Right.
So finally I got insurance, and then I was playing on it the entire time, but I was lagging on it.
Yeah, right.
So that's
Because that's really what it is. It's pressure. It's pressure on your knee. You know what I'm saying? You can't really bend it fully. A meniscus tear don't hurt unless you honestly, unless you're really soft to me, honestly.
I'm a soft motherfucker.
but I mean, it's different though too, because like if you're not physically training every day, then it's gonna bother you. You know what I'm saying? So like with myself, like I was in the gym every day, constantly. Right. You know, so when I tore it, I didn't know I tore mine either. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one time after the game, I took my knee pads off, and my coach looked at my knee and was like, "Bro, your knee swollen. Right. We going to Slocum." You know, Slocum was the sports doctor. Okay. I went there, they told me, I was like, "Bro, I don't care." They told me, they was like, "You can play on it, but you got to get surgery at the end of the year, or you can get the surgery right now. We take the cartilage out, you gotta take time off. You take the time off." Mm-hmm.
So you actually had surgery on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was like, first of all, I'm not taking no cartilage out my knee. I sit out. You know what I'm saying? I sit out and let my shit heal. But I'm not letting nobody take cartilage out my knee. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, look at Amari Stoudemire. That's what happened to him. That's why he wasn't the player he was after that one season. He tore his meniscus. They took cartilage out. His knee was bone to bone. Right. B. Roy, same thing, bone to bone.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? So,
do you hear this?
I know all this from personal experience.
You know, so I was like, no, it's not happening, bro. Like I sit out the year, raise my daughter, and I'm good.
You looking at the knee Hall of Fame of everything that can and will happen to you in your knee right here.
So I mean, like I said, I could have played on it, but I did not. Right. I sit out, just raise my daughter.
Toss it over. No, toss it. You can catch, right.
Once I raised my daughter, I was like, I do the physical therapy with, B. Roy, trainer.
Before we go any further, shout out to Strong Black Fathers.
Oh, facts. Appreciate it, bro. For real. Shout out to all the Strong Black Fathers, for real. Yeah. So,
shout out to guys that don't want kids.
That's him.
So I mean,
no, that really means a lot to me that you said that, because you prioritized in the middle of your passion. So that means
that's
a lot.
A fact, bro. Because I mean, it's hard being young, bro. Trying to go to college and you got kids. Right. It's hard. I know a bunch of athletes, that had kids at young ages and
just throw their hands up.
Yeah.
Listen, your character development, this is a hell of a story, because we not even into we still in your what is this, the 35-point year?
Yeah.
Oh,
shout out to my boy Sir Washington too, man.
Shout out to Sir.
That's my killer right there. Yeah, he on there right now.
Hey, Sir, what's good, folks?
That's my killer right there, bro. That's one of our other team captains, bro. He got a story to tell as well.
And we gonna get your ass on here, bro.
He got a story to tell as well. So, but yeah, bro. Like I said, and then going into sophomore year, I sit out that next year, and that's the year Q played. Right. And I told Q to sit out with me so we could play together. But he was like, "No, my clock ticking." So I'm like, I can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect it, bro. So that following year after Q didn't play, which they went 2-28 that year, I told him, I said, "Bro, you just wasted a whole year. Your recruiting is going down, bro." Right. So. That next year I came back, bro. I went back with a vengeance, and then
first off, you to anybody that wasn't paying attention, you were working out, getting your legs stronger than they were before. You were training with
two NBA
Greg Oden,
players,
right? Greg Oden and Brandon Roy. I'm digging this story. Keep it going.
Yeah. So I mean, going into sophomore year, they hit me with a whammy, bro. They hit me with a whammy going into sophomore year. And they told me I was ineligible. So we had to do basically, because when I sit out that year, I ended up going to a school where I was staying at. Because I ended up moving from Eugene, Oregon to Portland. The Portland, Oregon.
There to recover.
So I went there to recover, and I went there to try to, stay up on my credits.
For sure.
So I felt like...
What did the academic look for you? Be honest.
No, honestly, throughout... Well, middle school was horrible.
Okay.
Middle school was horrible. High school, up and down.
Boy, I was at West. I was at
West too.
Boy, you know it.
High school was up and down. I think the only time I got ineligible in high school was like freshman year.
Okay.
College, I couldn't do it, bro. I had a reason to, focus, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted to make it. You know what I'm saying? So, my freshman year of college, bro, I really finished with a 2.9.
What was your major? And don't you dare say communications.
Nah, business management. Business management. Actually, I started off in criminal justice. I started off in criminal justice.
My man.
That's real shit.
So I have to tell you this real quick. Me and Ryan were having we were talking about how a lot of student athletes, to guarantee that they're going to play, they like, I'm going to take communications.
Right. You know what? A lot of people try to take communications when they're in college. But
to this day, I don't know anybody that has a degree in communications.
I don't know anybody either.
And
honestly, I don't
and is in a field in communications. Do you?
No, sir.
No,
oh, okay. So you saying that, you broke the mold. Thank you, sir. Continue.
Yeah, no, I don't either. So, like I said, I started off in criminal justice.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, criminal justice was hard as shit. It was hard as shit.
I believe it.
And then I started thinking about it like, bro, like, no, I don't want to do this. Like, I'm not doing this to be a cop. I'm not doing this to do none of that. I'm gonna do something.
The game would have needed you.
Right.
The game would have needed you.
So it was like, man, I'm a major in something that I really can see myself doing at the end.
Right.
So I did business management, and once I did business management, I was like, bro, this is something that I love.
Right.
You gotta know, you gotta know business. You gotta know accounting. You gotta know all this stuff. So I'm like, bro.
And who would know that some odd years later that you would be using all of that?
You know what I'm saying? Owning a team. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? So when I switched over, when I did criminal justice, I had a 2.9. So when I switched over to business management, I went up to a 3.5.
My man.
So I ended up getting my AA. My associate's degree.
Say that again for all the young black men that aren't listening, that think that basketball is the only outlet. Say that one more time.
Yeah, I ended up getting my AA degree, my associate's degree. Once I did that, that was a big step for me. That's when I was like, oh yeah, I really got to go harder now.
Right
now, going into my sophomore year, I'm doing the business management, my schooling going good. I'm gonna be honest, my JUCO school, it wasn't you go to class, you pass.
Right. Yeah, you got to put in work.
You got to put in a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Them teachers did not care if you was athlete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that.
Like, they actually cared about, their students. You know what I'm saying? So, you miss a class, it wasn't your coach just gonna give you a slap on the wrist. You miss class with us, you doing a towel drill. Towel drill was a conditioning drill that nobody want to do. When you got to do suicides, pushing the towel.
The towel with the 2x4
Yes, with the 2x4 wrapped around it. Yeah, you got to push the towel, cleaning the flow. You go free throw line, then you got to go back.
Yep.
Then 3-point, what is it, half court line, and then go back. And then the next free, I'm like, man, that shit was horrible. Mm-hmm. So, I made sure I went to class every day. I was one of them students that, my roommate, because that was basically my ride, in school. My roommate didn't go to class. Bro, I was calling the chick like, yo,
deuces, bro.
Come get me. Like, he ain't going to school. Like, come get me. I wasn't missing no school because, I just didn't want to do the conditioning.
Right.
And then on top of that, like, I was really serious about my, my education because of the simple fact that, nobody thought I'd graduate high school. Nobody thought I'd make it to see, 18, 21.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, that was a big, a big thing for me, you know what I'm saying? And, like I said, a lot of athletes don't got degrees. Some of them do. But, again, shout out to Sir. Sir's another one,
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, come from the gutter, you know what I'm saying, and went and got his degree, all 4 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's big, bro. Like these, you're not dealing with dummies,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, once I did that, I was, like I said, I was eligible going into my sophomore year. Well, they had me ineligible at first, and then I had to get a whole, write an appeal and do all this other stuff. Yeah. Once I got eligible, I think we lost our first 3 games, and we lost We lost to a school that was horrible, bro. And
It
then
happens,
I'm sitting in the stands, like my coach wouldn't even let me sit with the team, bro. And I'm sitting in the stands watching. And after the game was over, he made them run. And it was during a college Christmas tournament. The next team was trying to warm up. He was like, hold on. Running your sprints. You know what I'm saying? I'm laughing in the stands like, that's what y'all get, you feel me? Right. But then I had to think about it like, you know what? That could be you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get your shit together. So I finally wrote we actually wrote the appeal. I got approved. Once I got approved, bro, I came back, I want to say the next game in the tournament. And that was my first game back, bro. I had like 28. And from that,
below average and
yeah,
shit. You
so,
wildin', bro.
So from that day forward, my assistant coach.
That's not bad though, because you got to think he was coming off the meniscus.
I was coming back off of everything. So you know, my JUCO coach that trained me in Q, after I had the 28, bro, he came to the crib and he was cussing me out. What? And he was like, "Man, you better than that. Like, you 28 points? Yeah. That ain't shit for you." I'm like, "Bro, we won the game and I just had 28. But I had 10 assists as well, bro." Like,
he must have thought that shit was soft too, because he was...
No, he called
Fuck
me...
your meniscus.
He called me soft at least 100 times. He told me I played like a bitch at least 15, 20 times. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, that's rude. So after that, I was like, you know what, bro? I got something for him. You feel me? So that next game was that following week. We played the number one team in our in the whole college. And, bro, I had 53. And when I did that, I looked
50 if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, I think I was gonna go crazy because I felt like I was back. You know, I felt like I was back. So when I thought I would have probably had 40 at least.
Yeah. Was it the return of the motherfucking Mac?
So yeah, it was. They used to call me a mutant. So they used to say the return of the mutant.
That's because you expressionless on the damn court.
Yeah,
too,
you know, and I don't show.
Yeah,
my facial expressions is like you'll think like I'm not a cool
You gotta
dude,
know you to
know
get the emotion out of you.
So it was like it was more like when they said the return of the mutant on the flyer, you know, teams was like, man, this dude probably washed up. He done had a baby. You know, he got hurt, you know, during the end of the year, 2 seasons ago. He ain't no monster, bro. Nah, I started killing everybody, bro. It was curtains from there. And then the crazy thing, when I got Purdue to recruit me, it happened during the AAU tournament out here in Vegas in high school.
Yeah.
We played the best team. Back then they was the best. They was the number one team in the nation, Houston Hoops. We were down 30. Damn, they had Ty Lawson, Gerald Green, all of them on their team. You know what I'm saying? They was up about 30 on us. And me and my boy Hank Thorns, another legend in the city. You know what I'm saying? Me and him went crazy the second half, bro. And Rendell, my boy Rendell, you know, rest in peace, Rendell.
Rest in peace.
You know, we went crazy the second half, bro.
He was an underrated athlete,
yeah,
period, bro.
I swear he was.
Yeah.
So we ended up coming back from down 30 against Houston Hoops. The gym packed with coaches. Man, we beat Houston Hoops by 5. The Purdue coach came up to me himself and was like, call me. So I'm like, I'm not, you know, I can't call you, you know, that's gonna mess up.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck up everything.
So I gave the card to my mama, you know what I'm saying, because my mom was a single parent, you know, she don't know how to do all that stuff. So I gave it to her, just told her to keep it. You know, my cousin, you know, he was a hooper too, but you know, he had, you know, his other obligations that he had to deal with, you know, but that's who I really went to, you know, for advice on recruiting and all that. But at the time, he just couldn't talk to me about it. So Purdue started sending letters to my high school. Yep. UNLV as well started sending letters to my high school. I ended up getting Portland State sent letters to my high school. Northern Arizona sent letters to my high school. And my coach at the time, bro, he just kept telling him, like, oh, he's not going to be eligible. You know, man, I finished my hobby with a 3.0. How the hell am I not eligible? You know what I'm saying? Like, only thing I got to do is take my SAT, ACT test.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
I did good.
My man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have went D1 straight up.
Yeah.
But because I didn't even know teams was recruiting me, bro, I just brushed it off. Like, you know.
Maybe it's another level.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up taking the JUCO route. I went the JUCO route. I went
Tell us about New Hope.
Oh, New Hope was it was a Christian school, a D2 Christian school, which was
How many girls you slayed?
none.
Really?
None. Yeah, none.
Really?
The crazy thing, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I went to New Hope, bro, New Hope really changed my life.
Okay.
More as a person.
Okay.
You know, when I went JUCO, I was out there doing everything. You know what I'm saying? But when I went to New Hope, bro, my coach played for the Utah Jazz, so you know he seen potential in me.
Okay. Who was it?
His name was Jim DeGroot. He was a third string point guard behind John Stockton.
Oh, back then.
Yeah.
I don't got that much knowledge.
Well, he was before John Stockton. My fault.
Oh,
Before
okay.
John Stockton.
All right.
So when he was the athletic director, the
Yeah.
coach at the time, bro, was this old like hippie white dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who was really racist.
Wait a what?
Yeah.
You can tell.
It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you. And the reason why I say that, bro, is because our athletic directors did all the recruiting.
Right.
So it was me. I took a guy out there named Royal Jackson. It was a guy out there named Felix Wilson, Michael Miranda.
You're saying was? Are these people still alive?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay,
We all
all
finished.
right. Okay.
They finished the year after me, but we were all out there. We were all the the blacks, athletes. So
All the Negroes?
yeah, we was. So we ended up playing against the staff.
Okay.
And when we played the staff, he didn't like the style of play that we played.
Were y'all flamboyant as opposed
I
to
was
being...
busting their
No,
ass.
we was busting their ass. Bro.
Busting their
Like, it was
ass.
like we basically went out there to New Hope, basically saying like, bro, this what y'all gonna get. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like they knew, Dominique gonna be the go-to guy, Roy gonna be the second option. Then you got Felix and Mike Miranda, that's gonna be third and fourth. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, that's what you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up suspending all four of us, bro.
Okay.
We ended up going to the crazy thing, because like I said, New Hope was a Christian school, a D2 Christian school. So we ended up going. We were actually at the bottom of the rankings. Like we was at the bottom of the rankings, like the last team.
Right.
So me, Felix, Royal, Mike, we all went to a little. We went to Oregon Duck. We went to an Oregon Duck campus party, and we went to the campus party. The coach followed us to the party, but we didn't know he was there. So, like me, I'm out there getting
Goofy Negroes.
Like, look, so I'm out there getting toasted. You feel me? Like, I ain't
He
had
probably had a notepad.
like I ain't had no drink in a minute. I'm out there getting toasted, bro. It's so crazy because YG came out there that weekend and he had a concert, but we didn't get a chance to go to the concert.
Right.
So the after party was on campus.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, we going to the after party. You feel me? I had a Suburban too, like an old school Suburban.
you was stunting.
So I had everybody in the Suburban like,
you
let's
was
go. You feel me? So
You had spinners on it? Be honest.
No, I ain't
Nah,
had
it ain't
spinners,
that
bro. I ain't had no
old.
spinners,
All
bro.
right.
It was an old school. I couldn't
We're
do
not
this.
going to knock
I
spinners
couldn't-
like it wasn't
No,
a
it
thing.
was a thing for
Right,
me.
right, right.
But I couldn't.
My mom had spinners.
I couldn't put no
on the
spinners
expedition.
on no,
I swear to God, she did.
I couldn't put no spinners on the old school Suburban, bro.
Okay,
So
okay,
I just
okay,
kept
okay.
it normal. And let me tell you how old school it was. You could take the back part off, the trunk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Oh, we had the bed on it.
yeah, it had the bed on it. So we go to the party, bro, and literally when we go to the party, he followed us. But we don't know this dude behind us. We don't know he outside the party.
Right.
Man, we go on the party, bro. We all taking shots. Boom.
He was counting.
Boom.
He had a notepad for sure.
Man, we come back to school that Monday, and we go to class. He make us go to class, and then
Let y'all think shit.
so, yeah, we think everything's sweet, bro. So our last class before practice, he was like, he sent out a text to all four of us.
Okay.
Come to the conference room at the school. So we like, oh, bet. I'm thinking it's financial aid money that came in. You know what I'm saying? I see all the administrators sitting down at the table. I'm like, bro, are we in the goddamn courtroom? What the hell going sure.
Yeah.
Wow. They told all 4 of us to sit down. So we sat down, and they was like, they started taking out papers, and they had the pictures of us laminated. Like, look.
Oh, they did y'all like,
bro,
they did y'all like the
up,
FBI.
Right? You know you fucked up.
It was so bad, bro.
I said a notepad. They had
I'm
pictures.
sitting there looking.
They had the Kodak ready.
Like, I'm looking like
my
this.
man pulled out the go-go gadget.
No,
he said,
bro, they pulled out. It was like probably like this much. He took that many pictures, bro.
wow.
So I'm sitting there with my hand on my face like this, and I lean down in my chair, bro, and I'm like, fuck.
This is it.
We either getting kicked out of school.
Did you have a hat?
Yeah, I had a hat on too.
You had
I had to fit it on.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Snapbacks wasn't out yet.
So were you wearing it to the back all the time? Or?
Yeah, I had mine halfway up to
so
the
you
back.
couldn't even pretend like it wasn't you.
I couldn't pretend,
All
bro.
right, go ahead. Continue.
So once they suspended us, like I'm sitting there like, bro, so we getting suspended for going to a party? Like we're all, of age. Like we can do this. It was like, no, not here, you can't.
All right.
So I'm like, fuck
out of here.
So
why these other kids ain't getting suspended then?
So yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like
But
they were doing shit, under the scenes. You feel me?
Well, you said that like there hasn't always been different rules for us.
I know, but like they want to like, okay, he's an athlete, big whoop.
He's a
Negro.
student.
Yeah.
He is a Negro.
I understand. I know. That's why he say they racist and shit.
So
But still,
the school,
point,
don't get me
keep
wrong,
it
the
valid, man.
school was a good school.
Modern slavery.
Like New Hope wasn't.
It's not because they needed him.
Yeah, they
bringing
did.
50
So
points to
so
the
peep
game.
this.
Whatever. They had the
So-
photos like this.
So peep this. We got suspended. We got suspended for 10 games.
See,
And
that's go home in other
facts,
situations,
facts,
bro.
Facts.
right.
So when they suspended us for 10 games, I was like, bro, I'm about to wild out. Like,
right.
I'm really gonna do me now. So the athletic director, he was like, where's these dudes at?
Yeah.
Oh, they got suspended for doing this and doing that. But he lied and said like we got in a fight or some other shit. So so next thing you know, when we all was like, you know what, forget it. Like me and Mike, we just started driving up to Portland, Oregon, going to parties out there, just tricking out, doing.
How many girls you still in Portland?
Man, bro.
Allegedly, bro.
Man, look,
Ain't you
talk
family
about
man
that.
now, bro? Why you putting the rock? You making it spicy, bro.
No, you ain't, cause
You can't.
Wifey need to know.
No, she don't. Allegedly.
All the
you
time.
know my background, bro.
She know his body.
But we
She
ain't
know
gonna
gotta
bring-
bring it
we
up.
ain't gonna bring it
We
up,
don't gotta
though.
bring it
So-
up, bro. She know
so
his body.
the crazy
It's
thing
cool.
is,
Use your fingers.
the crazy thing is, so the crazy thing is, when we went to Portland, we was going out there every weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the game started coming up.
Okay, one more quick question. So at this point you were cool with Greg Oden and Brandon Roy. At this point, how often did you reach out to him? Like, hey,
Yo, that was like every.
oh, okay.
That was like every. I talk to Greg Oden every day.
That's
like,
what's up. That's
even
what's up.
to this day, me and him still talk every other day. Every other week. Whatever.
No disrespect to Greg Oden, he ugly.
He's ugly as fuck. I tell
But
him
did
all
he
the
get
time.
bitches?
Oh, he had all of
Bruh,
them.
he's Greg
I needed
Oden.
to know.
He had
I
all
need
of
to
them.
know.
Greg Oden in
I
Portland.
need to know.
Greg
I
Oden.
still need to
draft
know.
pick.
You didn't want to know?
No,
I didn't.
How do you not think that the number one draft pick ain't getting bitches?
Bro,
I still want to know.
he had all of them, bro.
Was he funny?
You think Sam Cassell
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
smacking shit out here?
Yeah,
All them niggas
he
is
was funny
smacking
as
shit,
hell,
bro.
The one that really got
Sam
off.
Cassell, no homo, Sam Cassell is slightly less ugly than Greg Oden.
Sam Cassell looks like motherfucking E.T. What are you talking about?
He's still Greg Oden, bro.
You're right, all right.
He
all
can
right.
say, "What's good? My name Greg Oden."
He don't have to say that. He's tall as shit. They know who he is.
Yeah.
But I'm just
Even if they
saying.
don't.
Greg,
Pennies.
look, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you was at Greg's house, you wasn't leaving without, you know what I'm saying? So exactly.
And that's Greg. Imagine
And
when you
that's
go to
Greg.
Dick Young
Greg
house.
had a whole
No, Brandon Roy house.
like
True.
No, Brandon Roy actually had
He had
his shit right, bro. You know, he had his girl at the time. That's his wife now.
See,
So,
when we don't know people, we
Brandon
assume
Roy was
It's a podcast. People want to know.
I know, but I'm saying
Oh.
I didn't know him.
No,
I
Brandon
don't know
Roy.
Brandon
Brandon
Roy
Roy was the family man, bro.
Okay.
Like he
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
you know, but Greg had he had 3 hot tubs in his house.
Makai, I
bro.
want to know. That's what the whole point of this
Wow, bro.
podcast
You
is.
know,
To ask these
Greg
questions.
Oden had 3 hot tubs in his house, bro. You know what I'm saying? Upstairs, downstairs, and one in the backyard. You know what I'm saying?
He was getting freaking naughty.
Yeah,
All right.
so it was he had parties every weekend. So when we got suspended, I'm telling the other 3 dudes, like, yo, y'all trying to go to Greg party? Like, what's up? They're like, nah, bro. You know, Felix and Mike was like, nah, bro. You know, I'm gonna stay here. We gotta get back in school, bro. I'm like, man, we in school. We just ain't hooping.
Have any of Greg Golden work intimidated you?
No,
Like any of the girls he done had?
No.
Oh, okay.
no, none at all.
Like, all right, it's
No,
different.
none at all. Because majority of the ones that
You
he
look
used to
better than him, and you were an athlete.
No, it wasn't even that. The ones he's so stupid.
Why you killing Greg, bro?
So the crazy thing, hey Greg,
He
bro,
know.
look,
He know. He know.
Greg, if you see
He
this
just said it. He
live,
told him he was ugly
Greg,
all the time.
Greg, if you
He
see
said
this
he know this all the time.
if you see this live, this is my boy Ryan. He good, bro. I mean, that's
That's
Ryan. This
Ryan.
Nick.
I'm Nick.
This is my boy Nick
I
right here.
listen,
Hey.
He wild,
listen,
bro.
listen. No, don't come for me like that. Your man said he used to tell you were ugly, but it was all
That's
good.
his boy.
So no, but he.
Who am I? I'm local. People
Hey,
want to
look.
see me call him ugly. He ugly. They know he
We
ugly.
told him he was ugly all the time.
Right. This ain't nothing new.
We used to bag on him in
Right.
front of the chick.
All right,
bro.
one
I mean,
quick
it
joke.
don't matter when you got
One
the
of the
bitches.
funniest jokes, and then we go continue. What was the funniest joke you called Greg Golden?
Well, it wasn't the one that I called him. Somebody else called him.
I know this funny. I know it's funny.
What he called? Royal called him something, bro. What was it, bro?
Why is we killing Greg, bro?
It got to come back to me because
All right,
I can't remember
I'm
that.
trying to give Greg his
Go ahead,
flowers
go
later.
ahead,
But
and shit.
No, go ahead, right.
Greg.
I just want to make one disclaimer. I'm actually a really big fan of Greg Oden's.
Yeah.
He's a phenomenal athlete when he was good, but he was ugly. The same way everybody calls Sam Cassell ugly. Everybody didn't call Sam Cassell ugly. Everybody calls Sam Cassell
Somebody
ugly.
said he gonna step on you.
I
Nick.
hope he does.
Oh,
I
God,
hope he does. Listen, Greg.
That would be a blessing.
That's gay. Hold on,
I'm gonna
pause.
sue. Because I'm going to get a check.
Okay.
You ain't getting nothing.
I'm getting
Wow.
a check.
Wow, bro.
He
No,
coaching
no.
right now, ain't he?
No.
He got lawyer money, bro. You ain't getting no check.
You ain't getting
Aw.
no.
Greg
you ain't
Bill.
getting no choke, bro.
Why y'all
You
pop my
done.
bubble? Anyway, all right.
Oh, that's messed up. You didn't put a picture up on Greg on the screen. So,
Hey, Greg Hansel. That's what you call him when you got
we,
money. You ugly.
He looked like
You handsome.
LeBron. He looked like LeBron 50 years from now.
Why is he killing Greg, bro? Why is he killing Greg?
he really do though.
That's LeBron watching.
LeBron wish he had
Bronny.
that hairline.
That's LeBron. When you that old, you get the hair
He said
implants.
that's LeBron watching Bronny. That's so
LeBron
funny,
playing.
bro.
He watching Bronny right now.
Oh man,
Bronny in his 7th season. That's him.
That's Nicholas Clay. It's not me.
No,
I
but Greg,
like Greg.
we ended
Greg cool
me and
by me.
Roy used to go to Greg parties every weekend, bro. And
I would have too.
I mean, the school, like the team, they started playing, and you know we was in Portland at the time. Me and Roy was drunk, and you know that's when
Matt, they said put up a picture of Sam Cassell.
But we was me and Roy was drunk, bro, and man, the school just went on a 4-game losing streak.
Right.
And the athletic director called us while we was at the party. And I looked at my phone and was like, I'm not answering this.
Yeah.
Like, this the athletic director calling me. I'm not answering this phone.
Right.
Yeah.
He called Roy. Roy answered the phone. He like, what's up, Jim? He was like, ooh, Sam Cassell uglier.
Sam Cassell licked your bitch ass one day though, so y'all need to stop talking about Sammy. He got chips and he licked all y'all bitches ass.
I got a
so
picture.
stop talking
I
about
bet Sam
Sammy.
Cassell. He a champ. Listen,
Stop talking about Sammy, bro.
you
Don't
right.
let him do that.
All right.
We
Oh,
gonna
yeah, my
mention
boy-
Charlie Villanueva.
Hey, I'm gonna say shout out to my boy Mills too. You know, he doing his thing at the Vegas Valley facility over there. He got his own
Hey,
gym. and, you
I
know,
train over there.
Yeah,
We
that's my
about to
boy.
be out there
That's my boy
when
Mills,
the summer
man.
come. If they get the AAU games out there too.
We about to be
Vegas
out there
Valley?
because
They got a gym or is
Yeah,
it?
they not playing
See,
no.
you don't
I
pay-
don't think they're gonna play no
my man
games in
don't
there,
listen.
bro.
My man
Mills,
don't
y'all,
listen to me.
Mills, y'all playing games up in the
Oh, I'm
gym?
asking.
They
bro.
letting
I'm
us.
going
They gonna let
wherever
us
they
run.
at.
They gonna let us run our tournaments over there. That's why I train at.
Oh well, then all right, we gonna be there anyway.
Mills is one of your biggest fans. He stopped me one day and was like, "Yo, you know Will? You 3-point play, right?
Hey, what's good, Mills?
Right.
Yeah, that's my guy.
What's
Right.
good, my guy? I'm right here, bro.
Hey, he mad cool.
What's good? What you say?
Shout
Nah,
out to Mills.
he said they got a 4-on-4 league coming up.
Right.
I'm
He
gonna post
mad
up
cool.
all them niggas, bro.
But
I ain't gonna lie. The competition. They got some competition with
I
it.
don't give a fuck.
Will
I'm
the
trying
beast,
to play
bro.
I'm trying to play
I know
comp.
firsthand.
Oh,
you
that-
ain't gotta tell me.
I'm trying to get this big nigga to come play on the Royals.
We gonna
I'm pending
we gonna
everywhere.
we gonna get there too.
I'm
So
pending
look-
I'm trying to get
so
him
many
in shape
places.
to come play with us.
So
Yeah,
when
bro,
you
that's
were in
big.
Portland, you were right next to the Nike campus.
We was there every week.
That-
We was there every week.
That
bro.
grind
tell me
crazy,
what the shoes
bro.
look like.
Oh,
Tell
man.
me what the gear look, cause you was stunting.
They had exclusives, bro.
You was stunting, and you was an athlete. So
yeah,
you
and I was an athlete. So the crazy thing is Greg used to get us up in there all the time. Because, you know, him, B-Roy, the Portland Trailblazers had, you know, they
Right.
get automatic passes up in there, bro. So, man, every time I went up in there, like, it was good that I went up in there with some bread, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I came out with
What was the discount?
shit for Greg and them, they was getting like,
85% off.
no, they was getting like 50% off.
Okay.
Yeah, so only thing we did was we gave Greg the bread and, you know, he got the shoes and shit for us.
Right.
'Cause I ain't gonna lie, my shoe game for school was crazy, bro.
I know. That's why
It
I
was
asked.
crazy. I was playing in J's, Kobe's. Remember B. Roy had them shoes at first?
Where was he at? Adidas?
Nah, he was
Who was
with Nike at first.
He was with Nike?
Yeah, he had a shoe.
He had a shoe. We had the B. Roy's. I got B. Roy shoes for free though.
See, that's
So,
how I got all my shoes.
You know, it was crazy. The Nike store was crazy, bro. The outlet, all that, bro. Everything in Portland was crazy.
That's,
You know, that's
So the only reason why I ask you that, so my cousin used to be the North America director of marketing of Nike, and then he got married, and then we're not gonna go there. He moved to New York, and he
Right,
gave
right.
up the job.
niggas always
So,
doing shit for the pussy. Man.
bro, he had the
I
bro.
do too.
But I ain't gonna lie though, bros.
My cousin had I was in Kansas City visiting my aunt, and we went to a Nike in Kentucky, and it was the day after Christmas. The line's packed out.
Yeah.
We waited in the line. My cousin whipped out his badge from the campus, and they said, "Oh, Mr. Whitmore, you didn't even have to wait in line." My man got an 85% discount. He had a whole basket full
See,
of shit.
now them they get a bigger discount than everybody else.
Yeah, I knew you got a discount.
Yeah, So when we used to go up in there, if I would have purchased it myself, I'd have to pay full price. You know what I'm saying? But because I was with Greg, you know, B. Roy, you know, they was like,
Champ, do you have questions?
you know, y'all good. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up standing in line for some J's one time.
Right.
And they seen Greg big ass in the back and was like, G, come on. And once Greg came, once they seen Greg and they told us to come to the front, he was like, yeah, they with me.
Right.
They was like, oh yeah, y'all come up in there.
Oh, that's the life,
I
bro.
was like, what?
That's the life, bro.
Right.
we
I
was
already
up
know
there, we was
that.
VIP.
How many of those shoes you still got?
Man, probably like,
Better yet, what you trying to let go of?
honestly, bro, I think I got like 3 pairs of shoes from Oregon still. And
Okay.
I gave all my stuff away when I was in Japan, honestly.
We gonna get there because I know you was
Yeah.
balling out there in Japan.
Yeah, I
too.
gave all my stuff away in Japan, bro, honestly. So,
We gonna try to speed you up because I know you got priors.
no, I'm good, bro.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
had priors.
they already
bro.
on here.
All right, for sure. Say less.
Yeah,
Keep
so we
going,
solid.
bro.
Yeah.
We grinding. We rolling.
So, but back to New Hope, like I said, when they went on for losing streak,
Right.
the
10
athletic-
game suspension.
He called us. He was like, "Where y'all at?" And I'm like, "At home." And he was like, "You're not at home. I'm at your door right now." I'm like, "Shit."
Jesus.
I'm like, "Man, I'm in Portland, bro. I ain't even gonna lie no more. I'm in Portland." He was like, "I need you to drive back right now."
Right now?
And I'm like, "What you mean?" And he was like, "You need to come back right now." I said, "Coach." I said, "I ain't gonna lie to you." This is the athletic director, but I
Yeah.
called him Coach too. I was like, "Coach, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm drunk."
Lit.
And he was like, "Well, first thing in the morning, I need you on the road." I bet. And me and Royal woke up at like 7 in the morning.
Hit that bitch.
We hit the road. As soon as we got back, it was a 2-hour drive. As soon as we got back, bro, we get in the house, we lay down. He knocked on the door. And he was like, come on, we're going to practice. I said, we can't practice, we suspended. And I'm trying to sleep because we was just drinking.
Right.
So he was like, nah, y'all, I'm reinstating all y'all. I'm like, shit, all right, bet. Like, let's go.
Is this the
tough? That's why.
Is this the racist coach or this is
This
the director?
This the athletic
Okay.
director.
Okay.
So we get to practice. The first person I'm looking for is the racist coach.
Thank you, Makai.
And when I walk in the gym, I don't see the coach. So he put us all in a huddle. He was like, just to let y'all know, Coach Lip is not here no more.
Oh, it's time to
I
turn
said,
up.
what?
Yeah.
Who? He ain't what? He was like, yeah, I fired him today. I said,
Look at God.
boy,
Look at God working on my behalf.
So
No.
that's when the athletic director pulled me to the side. Well, he pulled me in the office, like after practice. And he was like, yo, I need you to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I need you to be the leader, of this team. You older than everybody. You got to lead us. He said, especially them your little brothers.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I got you. So every day I was like just showing by example. Like, I'm not going to miss no classes. I'm going to get back on track because my grades started slipping. I'm suspended. I ain't give a damn no
Give a
more.
fuck
So,
if you can't hoop.
so I'm like, bro, I'm going to get back on track. So I think by the end of the week, when I first got reinstated, I brought my grades up to like a 3.7 or 8. And I ended up playing my first game, which was against some school, bro. And they beat us when we were suspended. So when they came in the gym, when we was there, we was watching our girls play. And literally, bro, when we was sitting in the bleachers, I got my headphones in. Bro, they was so confident that they was gonna blow us out again.
Yeah.
They walked in the gym with an 18 pack. Bud Ice, Bud Light, something like that. So I'm sitting there looking like, are they on the team? And they was like, yeah. So I'm like, damn, like how much did they beat y'all by last time? You know what I'm saying?
You was lit.
So,
the games was long when y'all was going.
So now I was like, you know what? All right, that's how they feel. All right, bet.
Yeah.
And the first, we go out there, we start beating their ass, bro. We about 30. I got like 25. I'm telling that the athletic director who just became the head coach and the athletic director together. Yeah. I'm telling him, like, sub me out. We about 30. Like, I don't want to get hurt. These dudes drunk. I don't want to get hurt. Mm-hmm. He said, no, I need you to knock that rust off. And I'm like, bro, what you mean knock the rust off? What you want me to do?
Yeah,
we 60, motherfucker.
So he was like, he told me straight up, he said, you're not coming out till you drop 35, 40. I said, bro, you can't be serious, bro. He was like, do it look like I'm playing? So I went out there, bro. I was like, bro, fuck this. I'm going to shoot hella threes. So I just started hitting threes. I had 25, so I was like, man, I'm just about to hit threes. I hit a couple threes, bro, and I finally had a fast break. And I was like, man, let me just go ahead and try to get my legs under me again.
Yeah.
Man, I seen a dude running towards me, and I'm like, bro, he about to tackle me. He jumped straight up in the air, bro, and I jumped straight up. And I'm looking like, oh, I'm about to punish this dude. And I punished him so bad, bro, that the referee told my coach, take him out the game. And he was like, nah, he got to score 2 more points. I had 38. And I'm like, you said 35 or 40. Yeah. And he said, you at 38 now.
Nigga,
give me 2 more. And I was like, all right. I went back in the game after the timeout, and I had another fast break. And I was like, bro, I'm about to try to break the rim. Yeah. Dunked it so hard, I hit all forearm. A screw fell out. The referee was like, take him out now. So my coach was like, that's all I wanted to see. So after that, bro, it was curtains from there.
All right. Question, because you just said you wanted to come out. If the record's on the line, you killing someone, do you come out the game or you say fuck that and get that record?
Nah, I'm going for the record, bro.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't want to get
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Because at New Hope, I ain't gonna lie. At New Hope, the scoring record was, I think it was like 2,200 points or something like that. Yeah. And
per game.
Yeah, we was beating the team by like 50 one time. And my coach was like, if you score 20 more points, you got the record.
Yeah.
So that was my first game, where I had 60.
Is that the game high?
I had 67, yeah.
That's the game
high. That was the game high, yeah. So
my career high only like 43, bro.
Yeah, so I went out there and I did that, bro, and I beat the record.
Bro.
I had beat the record that one game after just playing, all them other games we played. I beat the record.
Yeah.
And I scored probably like 2,250.
Yeah.
I had the record by then. So next thing you know,
crazy.
we still had like 5 games left. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to kill this. Like, nobody gonna be able to beat this shit, bro. So I'm like, fuck it. I told my coach straight up. He pulled me in the office. He said, man, what you trying to do after this? And I said, what you mean after this? He was like, after school, you graduate, all this. Because he looked at my transcripts. He was like, you can graduate as a junior right now. And I'm like, well, I want to graduate this year then. But I said, hold up. I want to see how this year go. I said, if we don't win a national championship, I'm coming back. So he was like, all right. So he looked. He was like, we got 5 games left. What you like? How you gonna perform? So I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So
somebody in the comments got a question about records. He say, is it easier to achieve a record like that by actively trying or by letting it happen organically? If you go in,
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Kill.
Like sometimes, like some people, they try to do it. You know what I'm saying? Me, I just go out there and just hoop. You feel me? So, if it happened, it happened. With
Every
me.
time I try to hoop and try to do something,
yeah, cause it fucks up your mental.
Up.
You know what I'm saying? Like it fucks up your mental. So, like with me, bro, I was never the type to, hey, go out there and I need you to go out there and score 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then now that's putting pressure on.
And now you're thinking about.
And now you're thinking like, if I don't score 30, I fail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, bro. If you're gonna hoop, just hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I did.
Plus, when you do that, you got like 20 shots.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to tune my coaches and them out. I used to have my headphones in.
You got to, man.
And I used to just let my shit just beat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just didn't want no distractions like before the games. Like I always had a mindset like, get game ready, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this person might be better than you, but you got to go out there and you got to outdo them. You know what I'm saying? So I always had that mentality like, I don't want nobody to show me that they can outplay me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I always wanted that focus. Like coach would be talking, like Nick can be in my ear right now talking. Yeah. I'm just.
Yeah. You don't want that.
And I'm bobbing my head so he think I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? So I used to just not listen, bro. Like I listen to what he say, but I just brush it off. Like I know what to do.
So is that how you be when people come to you when they want calls when you're reffing?
No, hey, look, I'm gonna be look. So look, when I be reffing though, bro, like the game's so soft now that everything's a foul. You know what I'm saying? Like,
preach to me.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like playing and reffing is 2 different things now. You know what I'm saying? So, like when I be reffing now, like I see how soft the game has become.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want a hand foul now.
Well,
when they not knowing your hand part of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Or
they just go straight for the.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then, it's a lot of reps that call shit when you jumping into somebody. I used to do that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Jumping into somebody straight up. And I'm going to be real. And what made me stop doing it, bro, the way I used to do it is because of the simple fact that they're not giving it to you. Mm-hmm. So if you doing it, they looking at you like, that ain't no foul. You initiated the contract.
Bro, I'll be on the break. They on the break, I see them coming the whole way. Refs say, put your hands up, straight up, don't move. Run straight into me, bounce off.
Bro, I'm not running into your big ass, bro.
That's what they do, though.
I seen you knock out your teammate, bro.
That's what
off a screen.
Bro.
And I was reffing your game.
Bro. That's what they do.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know what to do, bro. I thought he
you
was
blew
dead.
The whistle. Was like, hey, yo.
I thought he was dead,
bro.
Bro.
Dude was rolling. Eyes was rolling,
bro.
Man.
His eyes was behind his head, bro.
He was snoring.
He was knocked out for real. Like he got punched.
Yeah, man. But
Like, it was like a Deontay Wilder punch, bro.
Wow.
Like, he was folded up, bro. And I'm like,
He was.
that happened off a screen. He ran into Will and bounced off and hit his head on the ground. And
He actually went to the hospital that
yeah, he went to the hospital that night, bro. I seen him like the week later. I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, I got a concussion. I'm like, God,
he saw me. He was
damn,
like, I ain't
bro.
never doing that shit again. I was like,
That's when I realized, like,
You should've
I ain't gonna
did it.
lie. That's when I realized, like, you know, big men like you,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even try to dunk on y'all, cause you know, I ain't gonna lie. Big men like y'all hate getting dunked on.
Bro, Shabazz tried to get me. I
And
put his ass
prime
on the
example,
ground, bro.
Prime example, Big Melvin, bro. Melvin Oliver. You know,
Melvin disrespectful, though.
bro. I tried to dunk on Melvin one time, bro. Melvin hit me so hard out the air, I fell on nothing but my ass and my back.
Yeah, Melvin.
And I was done for the rest of the week. And I said, never again would I ever try to dunk on somebody that big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get a layup on y'all. I'm gonna finesse you. Like, I'm not trying to go up and
Nate Robinson would.
shit. Go ahead, Nate. You gonna end up
what
like you did
happened?
against.
Shot caught his ass and threw him.
You see what he gonna end up like how he did in the boxing ring. Sleep somewhere.
Why are we killing randoms?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm not doing that, bro.
No,
but
there's no we killing Greg. It's you.
I didn't do nothing to Greg.
It was
You
me.
joined in and
It
he
was
started
me.
out.
Nah,
I didn't
but-
say anything about
It was
Greg.
me.
I just
But
said
I
it was
mean,
me.
like me personally, bro. Like I said, it's different. Like reffing and hooping, it's different now, bro. Because he get hacked all the time, and sometimes I be trying not to call it because you know he played through that shit.
Right.
And if I call something soft for Will, he yell at me like,
Right.
"Bro, don't call that shit for me. I
Bro,
gotta
don't-
make that
you
shit."
slowing me down.
So
I'm
I
mad.
like that's the type of players I like. You know what I'm saying? Like when I be reffing, I like that. Like I don't like that. Hey man, he hit my hand.
Do the voice?
Hey man, he hit my hand, ref.
Run up the court.
Like ref, come on, man.
The most I
come
could
on,
complain
man.
to.
And like I be telling dudes,
Oh,
like bro,
dude.
I tell like y'all know I'm a harsh ref. I don't hold my tongue, bro.
Nah.
Like I tell motherfuckers, shut the fuck up. You know, fast. You feel me? Like them other refs, they be they try to be cool and peaceful with them, but me personally, I be telling them, shut the fuck up. You soft as shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
And-
wish more refs would say that though.
But that's the thing though, bro. They don't see me. I don't care about what Pepsi say.
Yeah.
Me personally, if he tell me, oh, you ain't reffing no more because you called them soft or you called him a bitch, like you not reffing. Oh, so what? I don't give a damn. Shit, I don't.
We needed him when Drew and what's his face were playing. How many fouls did he get off?
Bro.
Bro, okay, this
We weren't
motherfucker.
even. It got to a point I didn't even touch him. I was like,
It was literally like him
I do too,
running
Jamar.
and like sliding,
Nah.
like hitting his own arm on one of his defenders, and the ref was like, "Oh, that's a foul on you."
Bro, see, that's
Come on,
that
bro.
soft shit, bro. Like, and I don't know, bro. It's the league, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's the league.
It's the league, bro. Like, the league make these players soft nowadays, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's because they see LeBron flopping, James Harden flopping, all these players flopping, bro. Everybody want
Bro.
to flop now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's not basketball to me.
right. All right. So before we get you out of here, we got to fast forward. Did you come back the following season?
For my senior year,
Yep.
nope.
So we into Canada.
Nah, the crazy thing is, after I did what I did with the coach that I had, bro, he put me in he sent my stuff to the NBA straight up. Like he really was trying to get me there.
Yeah.
He sent my stuff. I got invited to the NBA combine.
Right.
That shit is straight politics, straight up.
Okay. Who do you want to play for?
I didn't really care. I just wanted to get there, honestly.
Okay.
So when I got invited, I want to say like 2 days before I was leaving to go to the combine,
Yeah.
they sent my coach an email and was like, "Nah, we gonna go to another route." So I was like, "Damn."
Who was in that class?
What year was it?
That was 2011. So
That's John Wall.
John Wall and all them,
John
yeah.
Wall, man.
So, I was like, shit. All right, like I told my coach, like, what's next? You know,
Wasn't
what I'm
Steph
saying?
in that one?
Steph was like 2009.
Yeah, he was 2009. Yeah.
Okay, I'm tripping.
So I was like, what's next? And he was like, my coach got something for you out there in Canada. Man, he ended up, he called his coach and he said, he ready to go right now. And he was like, do we got a passport? He was like, no, we going to drive out there.
So you were driving there and coming back.
I was driving there and coming right back to Oregon, bro.
Yep.
And you know you can drive in Canada without no passport. So
I do know that.
I was driving out there and I was playing every game, going to every practice. The crazy thing when I Kyrie, all them, yeah. So
Kyrie,
Derek Williams, all
Cantor,
them.
Tristan Thompson,
They had
Jonas
it was a tough class,
Brandon
bro.
Knight, Kemba Walker.
Yeah, that's the year Kemba won it, bro.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson,
And
Alec Burke. Yeah, that was tough.
That was
Like
a
you
tough
say
class.
all those names and people because you
Hey, this
hoop
is
with
a
some of
great draft class.
That's what I'm saying. I think that was the best draft class,
This is
bro.
an
Who with some of
amazing
them, you
draft
know?
class.
And people will say, "Oh, that draft class ass," because all you hear is because some people only hear Kemba, Kurt.
No, this entire draft class is
Kemba,
pretty good.
They was solid,
All of
bro.
them.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like when I looked at the draft class too, like after it happened, and I was like, damn, bro.
Oh, you could have won the
Yeah,
second
and remembering
round.
back then, Derek Williams was a dog. He wasn't what.
But like
what
I
he
said,
turned to
it's
be.
all that is politics, bro.
You coulda
know,
won the
same-
second round.
Same thing. Look at Pierre, bro.
Yeah.
Pierre been killing everywhere he didn't play there, bro. And my boy can't even get a shot in the league.
Man, I say that every time. I say that so much.
Hey, after the 38th pick, it's bums.
Yeah,
I said-
facts.
I say
Facts.
Yogi Ferrell had one good game and got a contract right after Pierre had a solid 10-day.
Yeah.
And he didn't get the contract. And I
That's
thought
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
bullshit,
Like, it was
bro.
bullshit, but you know what? They say Pierre was hurt too.
Tell
So-
us,
But he was doing that hurt.
tell us about the politics, though.
bro. If you wasn't a name brand athlete,
And what do you mean by that?
if you wasn't
Big
coming
school.
from if you wasn't coming from a big
Okay,
school, bro,
okay.
you know you wasn't going to that draft camp. Honestly, you know what I'm saying. And like I said, my school was at the bottom of the rankings.
Right.
Like we was the last school on the list.
I'm gonna tell you this: if you would have got drafted in the last 2 to 3 years, you would have been there. Because everybody doing the overseas thing now. where
Yeah,
everybody-
facts.
So
I think
Like I'm gonna be real. Like once I seen that like that shit was really about politics.
yeah,
After the fact that I just led my school in every stat line
right. Imagine.
but
on the list,
I think that
and then we was at the bottom of the list, and then go play in the national championship, and we lose at the buzzer by 1.
yeah.
That was big, and I had 57.
Yeah, but I think also the help of not being in that big ass March Madness tournament. And
Yeah,
shit like
facts.
That fucks with because that's how Steph got his name. You know,
Yeah, facts,
because they
facts.
go to the tournament and that's the first time some people are
So
seeing you.
that's why I was just like, you know what? Like I'm gonna just go the overseas route. You know what I'm saying? And when I went to Canada, bro, I was playing against a cold ass guard, bro. I feel like I should have his name Andre Murray. He played 2 guard, and at that time I wanted to play the 2. I didn't want to play the 1 no more.
Right.
And playing behind him, I was like, bro, if I gotta play behind him, I ain't gonna play. Fuck it, I'm gonna play point guard. You feel me?
Yeah.
So the dude that was playing point at the time, bro, I just went up in there and just took his shit.
All right, y'all the ones that said it's harder being a big, right? Ryan said it's harder being a big. I'm a big. I think it's harder being a guard once I started playing guard. Which one you think is difficult? More difficult?
It's hard. I think it's harder being a guard, and the reason why is
Hold on,
because
what'd you say?
You said it's harder being a guard since when?
On wax when we was talking about it, and I was like, all right, we want to talk about it, and I said, shit. When you factor in this, I think it's harder to be a guard.
But
He did say
bigs take more damage. We got
Bigs take more damage. We run farther, but we
But
don't
you know
have
what,
to
though?
control so much.
it's easier for a big to get a job and a contract too, though.
No, I'm talking about in the game.
Oh, in the
Just
game?
in the game, which job is harder?
It's harder. I think it's more harder on the guards, bro, because we gotta be the ones to get y'all the ball or get everybody else the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what what
And-
made me switch over because I've been big all my life, and I'm like, ain't shit harder than being a big. I'm
No,
a
it's-
big, you know. But
I mean, if you a dominant big, I mean, that's what Shaq say, barbecue chicken for you.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I'm
is.
saying? But if you a big,
Real
that's
quick, how do you feel about DeMarcus Cousins when he was in his prime?
DeMarcus Cousins was a monster.
he fucking hates DeMarcus Cousins. No, we don't know why.
Right,
We don't know why. We don't know why, bro.
He was I'm gonna be real, bro. I seen DeMarcus Cousins firsthand, high school, you know, the college, all that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say he was a monster, bro. I actually watched him. You know, so, you know,
How you feel about the
and I didn't even.
DeMarcus Cousins now.
Relax, man. Relax.
Man,
Relax. Relax.
It's unfortunate. He ain't trash.
He ain't trash. Yeah,
It's just unfortunate.
I need to see what they put up in that Clipper game. Okay.
I didn't know what, because you said you have to
I'm gonna be honest. DeMarcus Cousins now just need to find a way. That's what it is.
How many more ways is he going to have to find his
niche? He's DeMarcus Cousins. He got plenty ways.
I mean,
the entire state of California has given him a chance at this point.
No, the Lakers didn't though. The Lakers didn't. The reason why I said they didn't.
He signed with all 4 teams.
But he didn't play.
That's because he blew his shit out at
I'm with it.
He didn't play.
I'm all for DeMarcus.
I wanted to see what DeMarcus Cousins would have did with the Lakers.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? But
10 claps. 5 high fives.
See? He's killing
B.
He's killing
and then one cussing at the ref because it's just DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, probably.
That's wild, man. Don't kill
But, I mean, yeah, Canada was good. You know, Canada was, like I said, I came off the bench starting off.
Yeah.
Ended up starting over the point guard that was there.
Yeah.
And the whole goal over there was give Andre Murray the ball. But then it got to the point where Andre Murray need help.
Mm-hmm.
So who gonna be that next one to step up?
Do you feel like if you just came off of this season, you averaged how much, 50? You was at 40 then?
No, I was at 50.
You go to Canada after averaging 50. Do you walk in the room and you say, "I'm a new sheriff in town"?
No, you can't.
I was telling you about
and
that.
The reason, I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I actually came out of my shell when I got to Canada, I started killing. I was averaging like 19, 20. Playing. Being the second option. So after my third season in Canada, bro, when I got the deal to Japan, I went out there with this, you
got the confidence now.
This my shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I proved that this was my shit for 6 games. And then it started catching up. And they always say God don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like always be humble. Bible say humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wasn't humble. Man, I think the day before the game, bro, I'm putting on Facebook. Yeah. Like, yo, everybody tune in. I'm about to do this, do that. Man, they called me in the office, bro, the day before the game, and they handed me a envelope. I'm thinking it's my bread.
Mm-hmm.
It was
thin, bro. Light.
It was like 6 flights. They put me on 6 planes, bro. That's how bad it was. They flew me from Japan. No, they drove me from Japan to Korea. Yeah. And then when I got out the car to walk in the airport, I'm thinking like I got traded or something.
Yeah.
Nah. Because they ain't even give me my Vegas ticket. I had to get it at my last stop. So they drove me to Korea. Once I got in Korea, they walked me in the airport. But I'm thinking I'm going to meet with the new team and all this shit. Bro, I turn around, they gone. Left me.
They just Yakuza your ass.
They left me, bro. So I'm walking around the airport like, bro, where the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then like I was walking around the airport for like 30 minutes, bro. I got 10 minutes to get on my flight. So I'm trying to ask the military guys out there, they don't talk to no Americans. And when I mean they don't talk to Americans, bro, they don't talk to us.
You was in North Korea or South Korea?
I was in North Korea.
Oh, that's why.
So when I'm walking past them, they looking at me like with the guns on their shoulder,
you was in dangerous territory.
And they was really marching one by one behind each other, bro. So I'm sitting there like, bro, fuck, like I'm fucked. Like they gonna lynch me, bro. That's the first thing that came to my head. Like I'm in North Korea, they gonna lynch me. So next thing you know, bro, they
that's the thing.
They
real.
They hate white people a lot more out there, I promise.
No, they do, yeah. So a lady who's been living in Korea, she's from Korea, but she speak English.
Yeah.
And she came up to me, she said, "Are you lost?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Come on, I'm gonna walk to your gate." She called it on the radio, like, "Yo, I got the guests, we're coming now." They held the flight for me.
I got the blackie.
I got on the flight, bro. So the whole flight, I'm like, bro, I'm going to this new team. Yeah. Man, we landed in Canada. I'm like, oh, I'm going back to Canada? Cool.
Yeah.
Man, next thing you know, they gave me my flight once I got there. And I'm like, bro, this say LAX. So I'm like, all right, these niggas have sent me home. So
You still had hope though?
No, hell no. It was like to the point now. I'm like, bro, they didn't send me home, bro. They did me dirty. So I got on my flight in LAX. When I got off the flight in LA, I flew from LAX to Utah.
Yeah.
So they flew me from LAX to Utah.
Yeah.
From Utah to Phoenix. From Phoenix back to LAX. LAX to Vegas.
And they fucked with you.
So, bro, I was sitting, bro, I'm in the airport. I ain't gonna lie to you. Grown man crying, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? So finally, when I get to Vegas, bro, like, and then on top of that, my phone was dead. So I couldn't call my sister. Nobody come pick me up, bro. So luckily, you know, I still had my bread. I just put it in an account, and I got a taxi. So right when I got in the taxi,
remember taxi?
Like the taxi driver gave me, like, he hooked my phone up to charge it. So I'm charging it.
That shit started binging.
Yeah, so it started going off. And my sister was like, get out the taxi, we here. So I'm like, what?
How do they know? They contacted them?
No, so my teammate. My teammate called him and was like, yeah, they sent him home. They did him dirty. His flight not gonna come in until this time, boom, boom, boom. Like, we seen the whole thing. Like, he said, I was just...
Shout him out.
Yeah, Big Cal there. Big Cal, man. Cal Hampton, bro.
You held it down, my guy.
He actually called the fam and was like, yeah, he going to get in at this time and,
that's
whatever. So, I told the taxi driver, stop. I still gave him $20 just for looking out to charge my phone. Thanks. And then I get in the car, you know, and that's when I only had my daughter. I had my oldest daughter and my son at the time. That was my first time seeing my son in 8 months. You know what I'm saying? So when he seen me, like, that was the biggest thing I've ever dealt with in my life. Like, I felt good to be home. And then I just felt like I was out of a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I ended up sitting a year out or 2 years out, one of them. And my agent called me and was like, yo, your bag's packed? I'm like, no, where we going? He said, China. Man, stop playing with me, bro. Like, man, I'm about to just give up and just, you know, hoop in Vegas. You feel me?
This story is so amazing.
And he was like, he straight up. He was like, bro, pack your bags. He sent me the email. When I looked at the email, I'm like, bro, I'm about to be on the team with Boobie Gibson.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro.
First off, you were playing against Jimmer for that.
No, Jimmer wasn't out there yet.
Okay,
No, he wasn't there yet. So Brian Russell was out there, the one who Jordan hit the game winner on. He was out there.
He's old ass.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, he was getting that bag, bro.
He
was out there. Jason Williams, White Chocolate, he was out there.
Cool. Go ahead. I was gonna do it, but I'm glad you did it. I swear to God, I was gonna go.
Who was out there? Who else was out there? That's when Marbury's out there. Sebastian Telfair was out there.
Stephon Marbury's.
Telfair.
Did you ever have a pair of Marbury's?
No, hell no. So
they were Kmart joints.
No. So peep this.
Oh, the Starberries?
Yeah. When we got to China, right? So I thought, like I said, my agent was tripping, like playing around. That time too? Amari was out there too, and Jason Maxill. So
you remember when Rondo baptized him in the water?
Oh yeah, big facts. So when we get there, you know, they pick us up from the airport. We in this Bentley.
Yeah.
With the team owner, and you know, I'm sitting there like, bro, I've never been in a Bentley, bro. So I'm sitting there chilling.
Yeah.
He give me a glass of wine, bro. He show us our contracts. I look, I'm like, bro, I like this. My agent sitting right side by side with me. I'm like, bro, I'm signing this.
You gotta.
I'm signing that.
So I signed it,
bro.
And once
it's the past, so you can divulge some
of
this information.
So once I signed it, bro, I'm like, bro,
what was on it?
Oh, bro, they told me 100,000 for for the rest of the year. You feel me?
Right.
When I did that, I'm like, shit, bro. I'm like, hell yeah.
And that's only like 3 months.
Yeah, it was only like 3.5, 4 months, bro, to finish the season off. So I'm like, shit, I don't gotta play a whole year. Bet, man. Me and Boobie was out there. Well, first Boobie started off slow, and I thought they was playing about Boobie. Boobie got there before I got there.
Yeah.
So when he got out there, bro, like literally, I didn't even know he was there. How I knew he was there is when I seen Keisha Coles. And I spazzed out. I spazzed, bro. And I ran up on her. Bro, I gave her a hug. Like she was my girl. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. I was like, I'm your biggest fan. She was like, thank you. And Booby
At
was.
least she was nice to you.
No, she was super nice though, bro. She was super nice. But
I bartended at the T-Mobile Arena. I said, Keisha Cole, you are so beautiful. She said, thank you.
Scourge, boy, she was swerving.
No, she was super cool though, bro. She was super cool. And then we ended up having to put our bags up because they had us in a hotel the whole time.
That's why you in your second divorce. No.
Right. No. So they had us in a hotel for the 3.5 months.
Right.
And when we was in a hotel, we was in like a 5-star, bro. So I'm like, shit, we big chilling. They told us, they said, go put your bags up. We're going to the mall.
Okay, so real quick. So I hear Japan is mad tiny in terms of living space.
Bro,
so what's the
my
difference?
God, bro.
So what's the difference in China?
Our hotel,
Okay.
my hotel room was like a big-ass apartment.
Okay.
Like, it was like a 1-bedroom apartment, bro.
Okay.
Like, I swear on my life, when I was in Japan, I had an apartment with the other 2 American dudes, the 7-footer that was from the Bahamas, and then Calvin Hampton. We had a 3-bedroom apartment. Okay. Bro, it was so small, and they don't give out real beds. So you really sleeping on like some
bamboo and
that
sheets,
feel like
bro.
jail or something, bro. You feel me? So
they got you.
So like we all used to have back problems, bro. Like we really had to get the needles in the back and all that shit too, because like we was
it
really
was that bad.
It was that bad, bro.
It
was that bad, bro. I had them in my knees. Like that's how bad it was, bro. And it was cold out there. Japan was so cold, and they didn't, bro. It took them 3 months to give us a heater.
Fuck that, bro.
Wait a minute.
3 months, bro.
Niggas
It was
like
so. I'm gonna tell you, Japan was so depressing, bro. I started drinking Jack Daniels.
Hey, don't tell me that. Look,
every day, bro.
Look. Don't tell me that because pre-pandemic, that's where I was going.
No,
for my birthday, I was like, "Yo, I'm going to Japan. This shit finna be awesome."
Listen,
you
bro,
said this shit was so depressing.
Bro, it was so depressing. The only thing that was good out there was the clubs, bro. Like when we had to be the
look, you're right. Go ahead and say.
Like, no, I'm gonna be real. When we was the promotion,
hey, you know me too well because on God, I was gonna be like, hey,
when we was the promotion,
you was on your losses.
Oh, bro, I was out there.
The bitches was thick.
No.
He said they. Oh God, I was getting ready to say it. He said they was thick. He said them Chinese women was thick.
No, Chinese is different. It's different than Japanese.
Okay.
But Japanese, no. But I'm gonna be real though. I was really more like I wasn't even like when I went overseas. Yeah. Okay. When I went over there, I was really in Japan. I wasn't doing nothing. Like I wasn't doing. You know, I was going to the clubs. And I was just chilling. Yeah. You know, I wasn't doing no drinking like that. None of that. When I went to China, I was with Booby, bro. Shit.
Booby got the NBA money.
Bro.
First off, he had Keisha Cole, so...
No, she left.
Oh.
Bro.
She left.
Hey, he ain't do nothing.
No,
Wait, they not together no more, huh?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was wild.
You didn't hear my rant when I was like, that's why you're your second divorce.
Booby,
I didn't want to put that out there.
Booby was out there wilding, bro. He was wilding, bro. But,
airing people out.
No, it ain't nothing to air out. It ain't nothing to air out.
They got divorced.
But the thing is, like, when you overseas, that's where everybody think, like, oh, you go over there and they be thinking, like, oh, the female's on you. No, it's really not like that. Because, like, in China, bro, they not about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I swear they not about none of that.
Man, that's the myth.
You just popped my entire bubble because on God, I was finna go over there and be like, I'm Kobe Bryant nephew.
China is not like that unless you Stephon Marbury.
Oh, okay.
Or Tracy I heard it's like Tracy McGrady, Kobe, Steph.
No, it's Tracy McGrady, Stephon Marbury, and Jason Williams. And Brian.
They fuck with Jay Will like that?
What?
Jay Will been over
there. He was out there killing, bro. Yeah, he was out there killing, bro. So when I went out, like when we used to go to the clubs, it didn't even matter who I was. You know, they just knew me as he another American hooper, whatever. Yeah. Not a big name dude like Stephon Marbury and all them. Like he just Boobie Gibson sidekick. Ooh. But what they didn't know was I was averaging more than Boobie. So
they don't care. It's the
name, when we finally went to the playoffs, we played Jay Will first. Okay. Told his ass up. Come here, guard me. Come here. He wouldn't come out there.
With the bad knees,
so I just kept shooting threes on him. And then finally he took it serious the second half, fourth quarter. And he came out there to guard me. I was blowing past him every time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you can't fuck with me, bro. Like, you not the same Jay Will no more. I'm going to eat your old ass up. So I just started killing him. And then everybody else, it was like...
I ain't even going to lie to you. Part of me in that story wanted me to be wanted you to like tell me that Jay Will like did some shit.
No, he really did some shit to Booby for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all that little trick shit.
Am I the only one?
All that trick shit, I don't go for that shit. That doing all that weird crazy shit. You know, I'm not gonna go for all that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But
not the elbow passes, but
no, he did that in the game against us. Yeah, he drove past Booby, hit Booby with a little move, and I was like, "Ooh, shit!"
That shit hard.
That shit.
I used to work retail. I used to just be standing at Fossil and just try to do that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, after that, bro, it was like we beat them. And then we made it to the next round. They didn't have no.
I can only do it on this side.
They didn't make it. They didn't have no Americans on their team.
Oh, that's the
second
in
round.
China.
So the China team we played the second round. They didn't have no Americans. Well, in the finals, they didn't have no. Well, the semifinals, they didn't have no Americans.
That's the L.
What's the difference in authentic Chinese players versus us versus Americans?
Flashier.
They not
Flashier. Yeah, they flashier.
It's prettier to watch.
Yeah, they more flashier than.
You respect their game, or you like nah?
Some of them, yeah, because
Okay.
some of them they flashy, but they can get a bucket.
Is there any anybody particular that you remember? You were like,
Yup. My
But
boy
can you say
Suji. His
his
name's
name?
Suji.
Okay,
His name's
you can say
Suji.
his name.
is he a big man?
No.
Okay,
He's
alright.
a guard, and he was, bro. He's a big Kobe fan, and he played just like Kobe, bro.
Suji?
He was like 5
Suji what?
to
Shit,
cop.
you gonna
I don't
ask
know,
him his
bro.
last
I'm
name?
gonna have to
He's
send you his
Chinese, bro.
send you
No,
his
it's all
IG.
He's Chinese, my guy.
But
You know you can't
that
pronounce
dude right there, bro. Oh yeah, he played just like Kobe. He was like the 5'9" Kobe out there. You know what I'm saying? That's who we played in the semifinals. But he just wasn't enough because Booby went hard in the finals.
Plus he
the semifinals. Yeah, Booby went hard in the semifinals. So when Booby went hard in the semifinals, I was like, bro.
What's the name of the team?
They were the Shishi.
That's a terrible name.
Yeah, it's definitely a terrible
It
name.
means something.
So his
in their
name is
language,
so his
bro.
name is
Don't do
Steven
that.
Osuji. If this is the right guy.
Oh, he is 6 foot. Oh, yeah, him. He ain't look 6 foot. No, he ain't 6 foot. But yeah, he was solid, bro.
It's basketball. People cap.
He's still out there?
Well, yeah,
Because he went to Japan, too, to go play.
because he only averaging 6.4.
Yeah, so, he getting older.
But he a bucket now, huh? But he was bucket then.
He was
too.
bucket then, yeah. But after that semifinals, bro, I went in there with a mindset like, bro, we playing against Marbury.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got to turn up. You feel me?
Right.
Bro, we
He's
wanna,
God over there, huh?
bro, what?
I bet.
Man, bro, he got 2 statues.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
He got 2 statues
Doesn't
over
he have
there,
his like
bro.
own Starberry stores out there and shit?
Bro,
He got
so
like a museum.
back to the Starberries that you asked me. As soon as we
Right.
got as soon as we got to the hotel,
Yeah.
they say let's go to the mall, right? We sitting in Foot Locker. Bro, they come out of Foot Locker with these boxes. The owner of our team walked to the back of Foot Locker and grabbed these boxes. So I'm thinking like, oh, he about to give us some kicks.
Yeah.
Man, this dude brought out some Starberries.
They mean something over there, bro.
I said, look, bro.
Listen,
I'm
I was
not
rocking
playing
those
anymore.
Starberries, bro.
I
like these
said,
new
But
Jordan.
that's what I'm saying though. The culture is different out there because I remember
Yeah.
when Starberries were in Kmart out here.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wanted a pair.
No, I wanted to buy
don't
it.
I
do
wanted
bro.
a pair. I wanted a
Don't
pair.
do it, bro.
No, I never got them.
Don't
I,
do it,
I
bro.
never got them.
Them mugs, you gonna bust out of them. I'm telling you.
I feel you, bro.
Well, dude, that Booby played in them one game and he ripped them. First play.
I mean, they were in Kmart. So I
He
get
put
it.
his J's back on. I said, you stupid. I had on the James Hardens. I was like, bro, I'm about to play what I know. You know what I'm saying? But when we beat Marbury, bro, like I said, that was the biggest.
Once he tattooed his logo on the side of his head,
Yeah.
you should have knew what it was.
That was the biggest success I felt, bro. Honestly, like once I did that and then I came home, I was like, bro, I did what I wanted to do. I won a championship overseas.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. When he told me you were our guest, and I read I said, "Oh my,
yeah,
this nigga's the truth."
yeah. I mean, I'm a normal person, bro. Like a lot of people call me a legend, but you know, I'm a testimony for players that's trying to make it out.
As somebody that's born and raised in Las Vegas, I'm finna preach the glory of you.
Bro, yeah, like I'm just a testimony for people to make it out, bro. Because I came from nothing. You know, my dad died when I was 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have no father figure. You know what I'm saying? My mama was everything. You know what I'm saying?
So shout out to your dad for being
shout
there
out to my pops for real
when
he was there. You know what I'm saying?
And
when
then,
my mom when
shout out
he
to
died,
your mom for doing what she could.
when he died, my mom had to take over that torch, bro. She did exactly what she needed to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I respect her, you know, to this, you know, forever. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she did.
Is Nana Watson still alive?
Huh?
Well, she a grandma now, so Nana Watson.
Yeah. No, they don't call her Nana. They call her grandma. She don't like Nana.
I mean, it's different for every family.
Hey,
My
my
apologies.
grandmas don't never want to sound old, bro. They don't, bro. Huh? Oh, before we go, bro, because we got we coming up on 2 hours anyway. Oh, one last question, bro. When we know why you play then, why you play now?
Man, I do it because I love it.
Say
I
Favorite
love it.
player?
Favorite player is LeBron.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I'm a big LeBron fan. Do I agree with what he do? No, but
What does he do? Right.
all that joining forces with everybody.
Oh, you just like the game and the way he played
Yeah, I just like the game
on the
bro.
court.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, yo.
Champ,
That's
do you have any
Dominique.
questions? No, Champ, do you have
Hold on,
questions?
Champ.
I have
Bro,
something
gotta
that's very important to me. Being the fuck you laughing at?
I got a pee, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you think?
I'm trying to walk it off.
What do you think?
Bro's got a leak today. It's go down there to the left. It's all the way in the far right
I
corner.
ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's why we was like laughing because he's over here doing
Oh,
the PC dance.
I thought you were just talking shit.
No.
Well, we can write off the commercial break while he's doing that.
All right, let's wrap it up, man.
Go ahead.
So, we would like to thank Versus Pro Studios.
We
located-
invaded them. Hold on. We was out here.
I don't know why.
We out here.
I just flinched. I oh shit.
We was out here. Versus.
Listen, Versus.
But we fuck with
versus
y'all.
everybody.
It's, you know what?
We got the proper nutrition.
I got a nourishment.
Mm.
I got a braid on my title now because I got it from
Y'all weird.
The Shade.
If you don't do the damn commercial,
We gotta shout out Versus, bro. We just
Pro
went crazy
Studios
on their
at the
show.
Boulevard Mall. If you want to get your wrestle on, you want to learn how to be a wrestler, you want to watch them do the wrestle, come see them at the Boulevard Mall. We'd also like to thank Power Play Sports and Collectibles for all your sports and collectibles needs.
My fault, y'all.
Also like to thank. Oh shit. Oh, when you look at her, you get hard. Shout
Friday,
out
May
Medusa.
14th through Sunday, May 16th. 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sports Cars, Toys, and Collectibles Show, brought to you by Power Play Sports and Collectibles. On Saturday, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., former WWE superstar and WWE Hall of Famer Medusa and former WWE superstar Leo Rush will be signing autographs.
Ryan, what was your question, though, before we end?
My question to you, which is literally the most important thing to me about the sport. You know how the NBA used to have the thing, this is why we play?
Mm-hmm.
So you being a testament to kids being able to make it, to young men being able to advance in their lives, not just through basketball, but career-wise, education-wise. What can you tell somebody, a young athlete today, that is struggling in either academics or the sport itself, to where he's thinking, hey, I might not be able to make it? What can you tell him to keep him going? Or her? Lord of the Rings.
don't start.
I'm gonna just be real. Pray and keep pushing.
I like that.
The reason why I say that is because, you know, once you go to God, bro, and you ask Him, you know, to guide you, help you, and you know, do all that, you know, He's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say keep pushing is because once you have the mindset that you're gonna give up, you're really gonna give up. You know what I'm saying? And
It's always there.
it's always there. You feel me? So it's like, once you got the mindset of giving up and you give up, it's like sometimes it's never no coming back from it. You know what I'm saying? Then you always got regrets. And one thing that people, you know, at our age, young ages, you know, even elderly, you know, people, you don't want to have regrets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and And the reason why I say that, bro, because, you know, like I said, I lost a friend that was super close to me just February.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Rendell Cole, he was a, you know, like Will said earlier, a freak of nature, athlete. You know, that was my best friend, bro. And like I try to tell people now, because just seeing what happened to him, you know, it's like, if you need help, go get it. You know, go ask for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. Don't never let nobody see you struggle. And I just stick with that, bro. Like, just pray and keep pushing.
I feel that.
I like that.
That is legit. Like, that hit me just now, bro, too.
Yeah.
I need that right now with me, man, because it's tough, bro. But
life is tough, bro.
You gotta keep
Just
going,
period, bro. Life is tough.
And I got bad regrets when it comes to basketball. It's a lot of,
Champ,
you know, I got you.
are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Champ,
Let's not end on the side. Let's get the bros, sign the ball.
I got
First
my
off,
question
you
I
gotta-
wanted answered, so.
You gotta explain what's going on here, Sir William.
All right, so this gonna be a legendary ball one day. You know why? We got Dart on here.
First off, we need to get a silver pen.
We got Dart.
This
We gonna
black
get
shit
everybody
sucks.
to sign this ball, and when we get bigger, it's gonna be cased. These are our first guests, and if we make it anywhere else, this will always be the thanks to y'all, because this is where we going with it. So I want you to sign the ball. Don't be an asshole. Take up the whole ball, bro.
Well, you know I was gonna do it.
Just go crazy,
You can put a
bro.
little tattoo on it if you want.
Yeah,
That's fine.
bro. And we
Shout
we
out to
forever
Will.
thankful.
Shout out to Will. This was by far my favorite episode.
For sure, man. I love
You did
bros.
great. You did great.
We gotta have.
I appreciate you for being here. Any shout outs, my good sir? You want to shout out the fam for taking up all the time? Because you supposed to be at Chili's.
Yeah, no, we good. They solid.
Good looking, bro.
I'm gonna shout out the Royals for one.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna shout out the Pharaohs for two.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Vegas, straight up.
Always.
All my brothers on the Royals.
Shout out Matt for being a terrific camera dude.
Yeah, my guy back there, man. That's he was good, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro. You know, for doing this. You know, this is something that Vegas need right here, man. And y'all doing one hell of a job.
Will gets all the credit
bro.
for this one.
We trying to make it happen.
No, I'm gonna give all y'all the credit for just this in general. You know
We
what I'm
trying to
saying?
make it happen.
Ryan gets the credit for being the glue.
We really trying to
Like
make it happen.
y'all doing y'all thing back here, man. But like I said, shout out to everybody grinding, man. Like if you grinding, shout out to you, bro. If you just sitting on your ass, shout out to you too. But just get to the bag.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money to be made out here, the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
no
gonna-
wrong.
Something that Dart said when he was here, that we've been trying to do too, is we want to put Vegas on the map as a hoop city.
Right.
Like we're tired of everybody. Oh, Vegas isn't sports. Vegas isn't that. Fuck that. Yes, we are. We got some of the most talented basketball players in the fucking world
Facts.
here that just don't get the opportunity.
Facts.
And what you're doing with the Royals, what all the teams are doing, like your team, is giving these guys a chance.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. This season, man, the Royals showed. I'm gonna be honest, bro. The Royals showed that
What was y'all record? Every time I
Shit.
checked, y'all was undefeated.
we finished 15 and 3.
Oh,
We
okay.
finished 15 and 3. You know, for a COVID season too. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Y'all was undefeated the whole time. I
We was
checked.
ranked number 2 in the nation, man. I'm pretty sure everybody know we got hoopers out here, bro. And if you don't know, you gonna find out sooner or later.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from middle school, high school, you know, college.
Any young bucks you want to shout out?
Man, Jaden Hardy, Frankie Collins, my little nephew Malik, my stepson, I'm gonna shout him out, football, you know what I'm saying? He's a phenom. And my other nephew, Eric, you know, he another phenom in football. You know, they coming up, you know, shout out to my boy, you know, my little cousin Beast. You know, he go to Desert Ponds right now. He a big, you know, he going to the NFL.
For sure.
He going to the NFL. I think he's a sophomore right now.
We got a stadium for him to play in now.
Yeah, so, you know, shout out to everybody that's trying to do it, bro.
Shout out to everybody that's doing something.
Shout out to
besides doing
Dart.
what we
You know what I'm
used
saying? Get well soon, Dart. I know you sick.
Yeah.
Shout out Sir Travell.
Reginald Thomas.
My boy Josh Major.
Shout out to Josh.
Yeah.
I need to get in touch with him, man.
Yeah, he was
That's
just
one of my favorite players.
Steph Slurry.
Yeah, he
That's
was just
one
on
of
the
my
live
favorite
too. So shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to everybody in Vegas, bro.
That's a player.
And if you ain't from Vegas and you a hater, continue to hate, bro. That's just how I see
Or
it.
go back to California because we're sick and tired of you motherfuckers.
Boy, go back.
Or just come get your ass bust.
That's it.
That too. Then go back.
And then go back and tell
We
them
gonna play
tell
Going
them how
Back
we
to
did.
Cali by Biggie Smalls when we do it.
And
too.
just tell them how we did
Whoa.
you.
My
You
man.
go.
My guy. All right.
No.
Let's shake up out of here. You got anything you want to say, champ?
You know what? We want to have you back
Most
so we
definitely.
can have some.
So we get some debates up in here.
Yeah.
No, when you come back, you got to bring the leader, the captain, so we can talk about.
Also, if you got you shouted out some young bucks, I want you to kind of get us in contact with them too because I want to hear
That's a bet.
their point of
That's
view
a
on some
bet.
stuff too
That's a
because I
bet.
want them to get the recognition they deserve.
That's a bet. I
So-
can do that.
We trying, bro.
I'll get Sir up in here.
Oh, I can hit Sir. His ass just gotta show up. He just gotta show
I
up.
can get Sir. We had Dart. I can get Fred up in here.
I need Fred. I need Sir.
Bring Greg
I need
Oden.
Josh.
Man, that motherfucker.
I need to
He in
find
Ohio
Josh.
right now.
Who, Josh?
No, Greg.
Greg? Oh.
Yeah, but he back in school. He go back to Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. I
man,
mean,
I need
let us
all
know.
of it.
Let us know what you guys got coming up for the Royals, man.
Oh man, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, bro. I know we was past time.
Yeah.
but
No, we
ain't get to say that. I ain't get to say that part. But so the Royals, we just finished our season with the ABA. Everybody been talking about the whole little.
It low key went viral a little bit.
Well,
In the
yeah,
city.
it went viral.
In the
Yeah,
city,
it went
it went
viral.
viral,
So everybody seen that I signed with the Pharaohs, the Nevada Pharaohs. So
Congratulations.
the reason, I'm gonna give everybody the reason on why that happened, because they know the rivalry that we was having between each other. We got a whole song out and all that. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn, we got this track.
I was about to reply to that, but Doug, my nigga.
yeah,
So,
it was hard though, wasn't
I
it?
was about to kill him.
Oh, he's
I
gonna.
was gonna kill him.
Why was you gonna? See,
Because I was
fuck with him no
I
more.
was with the
You was with him at the
I was
time,
with
yeah.
them, bro. I had to.
You was with him at the time, yeah, you was.
But yeah, bro. I
But
was
so I ended up signing with the Pharaohs to play with them in the PBA. Shout out to Travell, who's running a good organization over there. What we decided to do is we're merging. Like I said earlier, we're merging both teams instead of having
competition, some camaraderie,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Instead of having two different teams, we just gonna come together as one organization.
I need to get back.
Pharaohs
I
gonna
need to be
play
a
in the
part of that.
PBA and the USBN. The Royals gonna play in the ABA, and that's what we're gonna play in. And Pharaohs, we got a game coming up this weekend. Matter of fact, Saturday and Sunday. Dominique is back, bro. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
bro.
Like they got me playing point guard and everything, bro. So
So you prefer the two?
yeah, this is something that I'm comfortable doing. You know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
you.
So, and all I gotta do is get Josh the ball. You know?
That's why I was about to say about Josh. Because we played on the team one time and he wouldn't shoot. And I played against him
Yeah.
before and I was like, nigga, if you don't shoot this every time you get the ball,
So y'all think I can shoot, bro? Josh,
he's clipping. And every time I play with him, I'm like, bro, you got the green light every time. If you're watching this, Josh, I love your game, bro. Green light every time.
Josh shoot better than all three of us put together.
Yes. Josh is clipping.
Does he shoot better than Jesus?
Man, don't nobody shoot better than Jesus.
This nigga wild.
No, but yeah, just shout out to, like I said, bro. We got a lot coming up, bro. Tryouts coming up in July and August, and that's just not for the Royals. It's for both teams.
That's for sure.
The Royals got new jerseys.
Do the 3-point play staff get?
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna get y'all some
merch?
Yeah, some merch, bro. 'cause
Mine gonna be real.
we got a lot of stuff.
Because I need to
We
pull
got a
it.
lot of stuff coming up, bro.
I
So,
need it. I need that one.
That
white
black one?
I need it. The white
yeah,
jersey.
so
That black one, man. I get white dirty fast.
so I'll show them, you know.
What do you mean you get whites dirty? No,
I get white dirty fast, bro.
You playing. You better.
That's
be
why I
tagging
said I
us.
need the real one. I don't
Start,
need the
start tagging
memorabilia.
us and everything you guys post. That
No,
way we
most
can share it
definitely.
for you
Most
guys as
definitely.
well.
Most definitely.
Yep.
And like I said, I get Sir, I get Fred.
God, I need all these stories.
We actually got an old head on our team too that y'all can hear his story as well. Joe Mack.
Oh,
We got Joe Mack on the
Yeah.
team too, so I can get Joe Mack up in here.
I didn't know he was still there.
I can get Josh up in here. I can get players in here for sure, bro.
You already know, bro.
And I'll come back with them. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
I got you.
All right, let me take us out of here. Do you know any coaches, squads? Did you write squad? I hate you. Do you know any coaches, squads, trainers, business establishments, anyone who wants to? What?
I copied that exactly as you wrote it. So
Fuck no, I didn't write this.
Y'all niggas trash.
I didn't write this.
I copied. That's something you wrote a long ass time ago. And
If y'all know people
that's
who
been the
wants
same
who's
shit for the whole
interested
time.
in being a part of this and helping out or even trying to get
Hold
on
on,
tell
let
the
me.
story.
Do you know any coaches, business establishments, trainers?
Is this what you think of the champ's work? The champ spent all his time writing this script, and you just want to throw it away?
Matt, turn the cue the music.
Hey,
Cue the music. Cue the music.
3-Point Podcast, shout out Dominique Watson, man. He came through. Let's get out of here, bro. What the fuck was that ending?